we supposed to tell the girls? That we couldn't do the one thing that we promised because we're dickless in confidence? Now we're never gonna bone because of that used tampon Fogel. How do you get in retirement? I don't get it. He's got shit for brains. All right, how else can we get alcohol?
Yo, guys. What's up?
Fogel, where have you been, man?
You almost gave me a goddamn heart attack. Let me see it. You pussy out or what?
No, man. I got it. It's flawless. Check it.
Hawaii. All right, that's good. It's hard to trace, I guess. Wait, you changed your name to McLovin? McLovin? What kind of a stupid name is that, Fogel? What, are you trying to be an Irish R&B singer?
Oh, they let you pick any name you want when you get down there.
And you landed on McLovin.
Yeah, I was between that and Muhammad.
Why the fuck would it be between that or Muhammad? Why don't you just pick a common name like a normal person?
Muhammad is the most commonly used name on earth. Read a fucking book for once.
Fogel, have you ever actually met anyone named Muhammad?
Have you actually ever met anyone named McLovin?
No, that's why you picked a dumb fucking name.
Fuck you.
Give me that. All right. You look like a future pedophile in this picture, number one. Number two, it doesn't even have a first name. It just says McLovin.
What? One name? One name? Who are you, Seal?
Fogel, this ID says you're 25 years old. Why wouldn't you just put 21, man?
Seth, listen up, ass face. Every day, hundreds of kids go into the liquor store with their fake IDs, and every single one says they're 21. How many 21-year-olds do you think there are in this town? It's called fucking strategy, all right?
Let's stay calm, okay? Let's not lose our heads. It's a fine ID. It's gonna work. It's passable, okay? This isn't terrible. I mean, it's up to you, Fogel. This guy's either gonna think, here's another kid with a fake ID, or here's McLovin, the 25-year-old Hawaiian organ donor. Okay? So what's it gonna be?
I am McLovin.
No, you're not. No one's McLovin. McLovin's never existed because that's a made-up, dumb, fucking fairy tale name, you fuck!
Jeez, man, it'll work. Give it a chance.
ZIOAN, let's go, boy!
Dude, Fast Forward could have easily had that shit, and it was like, nah, we're good, man.
Wait, Chris, I'm gonna ask you, cause since you're bringing it back to the bag, though, what would that car do in the movie?
It would just be
get hit by another car.
That movie would literally be. If I really had to put the Dodge bag them in the movie, it would literally just be a scene when Vin Diesel came back for Letty's funeral and he pops up in the Dodge. It would be it. He ain't gonna even race in that bullshit ass car. That shit.
No. Just to be extra, the hearses would be the Dodge bag.
Yeah.
Because think about it.
That makes more sense.
That is so in the Fast universe. Even the car, like, you know how like Family Guy or somebody will make fun of the Fast series where they show Vin Diesel, his muscles all big, like, we gotta remember family, and everybody's like buff, and even the hearse is buff.
Well, all right. Well, guys, seeing how Chris went ahead and smacked that freaking go live button about 9 minutes ago, and we've been talking about cars, we are going to talk about cops and it's like cops and teenagers and underage drinking. Welcome, everybody. This is the Superbad episode.
We're going all over the place. I will say this, as I put it in the title here. Judd Apatow was like year 2 of being on fire. He was the guy. Like 40-year-old Virgil put him on the map.
No.
And it's just like, what, you sure?
Nope. Getting the Sarah Marshall.
Oh, yeah, forgetting. Well, yeah.
White people love that movie.
Well, white people. I'm just talking audiences across the board.
I'm talking white people like that movie. Dude, they say audiences across the board like Wes Anderson. Now, I like Wes Anderson, but let's just be real. Crackers like Wes Anderson. Mayo sapiens like Wes Anderson. All right, yeah.
On tours.
So this movie was highly favored by Untitled Documents.
Very much. Superbad.
The shaved potato game.
But Judd Apatow, even after forgetting Sarah Marshall, like 40-Year-Old Virgin put him on the map easily. Like that was the movie, like, oh shit, like this guy can do these kind of raunchy but endearing movies.
No. Let's get it right. Let's get this shit right. See, Apatow didn't do Superbad.
No, he produced it. My bad.
He only produced that joint. He
directing 40 Wheel Version was his first directing.
Yeah, that was on. Yeah, and that was 2005. And remember,
he produced Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
And remember, we talked about him producing Heavyweights, but he actually wasn't in Heavyweights. So.
Yeah.
And hey, this is our second Judd Apatow movie.
But you can
technically,
technically,
you
can still see his hand in it and stuff.
It's called.
I'm about to say, is this our first Greg Mottola movie?
Yeah, because he did Paul and Adventureland, which both of those are actually pretty funny to a degree.
God, no, we probably not go. Maybe I don't think we ever do Paul. That would be probably the
Paul was definitely
that
out of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost's movies. Paul is definitely an out there movie. Definitely.
He does episodes of Dave. So yeah.
He directed 3 episodes of Dave and 3 episodes of Arrested Development, as well as 3 episodes of The Newsroom.
Oh, and also that show on Fox that was like that everybody talks about that Judd Apatow also helped develop. Undeclared.
Yeah, Undeclared.
That
show went away quick.
White people wanted that to work so bad, did they?
That was definitely 2001's Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Ooh, crackers wanted that one to work.
That's a movie that had that is a show, no bullshit, that had Charlie Hunnam in that show. Charlie Hunnam, Dak from Dak, was it Dax? What a old boy from Sons of Anarchy.
I know you're talking about Jax.
Yeah, Jax. I'm about to say Dax. Jax and stuff. And we forget Charlie Hunnam can do comedy because if you ever seen the fucking movie with him and Matthew McConaughey,
Are you talking about The Gentleman?
Yeah, The Gentleman.
That's a comedy to you, nigga?
They call it a comedy.
They did call it a comedy.
Yeah, they did kind of call it a comedy. Even though it was a lot of action and stuff, but the comedy was pretty hilarious. But anyway, Superbad.
I would say, considering that movie was told via it was told literally via storyboarding / flashback.
Mm-hmm. I mean, which is why, as much as I give shit to King Arthur, I still laugh that somebody was like, "Hey, just do your typical shit, but make it King Arthur." All right, sure.
Say what you will. It was hype as shit when you saw David Beckham show up for no fucking reason.
that was kind of
as an American, you felt it.
No, but I remember watching Superbad. I was out in California. What's funny about Superbad is that rolling into the theater, I felt oldish a little bit, even though I was in my 20s. God, I am old. Jesus Christ. Anyways, D froze. Okay, now you ain't frozen. Now, there was a lot of teenagers in the theater when Superbad came out, and yet that movie hit on every type of conversation that your friends have to different degrees, top to bottom, and this film is what it had. Period.
I would say the way that they did this movie was like, hey guys, you want to see American Pie without the bullshit wholesomeness?
Man, Eugene Levy.
What they did with this one was they kept it real. They had the advantage of this being written by young people, which at the time this was written by people our age. Actually.
It was Seth Rogen.
Because Seth Rogen's a year older than me. Yeah. Yep. Seth and Nick, they are a year older than me. Jonah is actually my age. Yeah. And the youngest person is actually motherfucking McLovin, I think. He's the youngest one. But Michael Cera was born in 88. But what you got right there, Michael Cera wasn't even 20 when he did this movie. Nope. So you had youth really be a part of this movie. And Emma, I think Emma Stone is like our age too.
Yeah. Everybody was in that age range to where they weren't adults. Like you watch American Pie, those are some people that are in their 20s, 21, 22, playing some teenagers. And it's like, all right, sure, I guess.
Yeah. And this
movie... the dude that plays McLovin, he's only a year younger than Michael Cera.
Really? Oh, God. He was born in 89?
Yeah, he was born in 89.
And Emma was born in 88. Wow. So yeah, see, you had nothing but young kids in this movie, man. And that is and when you talk about American Pie, everybody was at least 18 years old when they did American Pie.
Of course.
Everybody was over 18 years old, and some of them motherfuckers were 24.
Looking at you, Stifler.
Sean was all the way to 24. I'm gonna bring me some high schoolers. Is this you can do it?
No, but I think what made it great was that the natural conversations between Seth and Evan. It's like, yeah, these are conversations that teenagers are having, whether you want to admit it or not. It's legit.
And being nerds, we can say this. Oh, these are some good loser conversations too. These are some great loser ass conversations. There's one thing. Look, I love Eris to death. We do not talk about us being younger than 20 years old. We don't. We do that for a reason. There's a reason why we don't reminisce.
We're not at all like like how you got a lot of these guys who still like to reminisce on their high school days as like the greatest time in their life. Get that all the way the fuck out of here.
I was all the way nerd, nigga. Ooh, it's some loser ass shit.
If you ever want a summation of me and Eris's relationship, Seth and Evan talking about porn sites was equivalent to me and Eris talking about porn chicks at San Diego Comic-Con. That is de facto me and Eris right there. That is our conversations right there.
I'm not gonna lie. Chris, no, real talk, Chris. When you and I had that conversation, I legit forgot I was having that conversation with you because I'm so used to having that conversation with D.
We just get lost in the conversation and we both forgot. We're in a line for San Diego Comic-Con for Harlem H. A bunch of people around us, and we're just having this conversation out in the open.
I gotta have my
talking about chicks who are either still around or possibly disappeared from porn.
I want to let you know. I remember. I'll never forget. Me and Eris, we were talking. I forgot where the fuck we were at, but we were walking. It was at a convention. We were walking. We started talking about porn. Eris, louder than he usually is. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, D. I know her. Look, I know the back of the head of it. I know the back of a chick's head, and the way he's described, like there are children present. You motherfucker. What is your problem? Like, yo, like Angie has called me gay because I talk about porn so much. I
don't know, man. I do kind of agree. I do kind of agree with Seth though. At one point in that conversation, he was like, "Yeah, I kind of don't like guys. I don't like the guys."
I got you, man. I know this movie. The line is, yeah, they don't actually show dick going in, which is a problem for me. And also, have you ever seen the vagina by itself? Not for me.
I echoed those statements completely. I was like, yeah. I just Yo, you know how real that? I want people to say, you know how real that statement is,
dude. It was me, you, Tommy, Nate. I think
Bird was with us.
Bird was with us.
I know Bird was with us. Yeah, yo. I'll never forget.
We squatted up for Superbad.
Yeah, we did. I'll never forget this, but no, the thing that killed me was when he said "not for me." I remember everybody cracking up. I turned right beside me is like Bird, but right beside him is like this couple, right? And the guy is cracking up, but the girl's like. Like the look on her face, like, look, I understand. Like, this is a movie. Like, you know when they say it's a guy's movie. Okay, this is actually it is a guy's movie. Here's the sick part. This movie is fucking sweet. It's sweet.
It is hilarious.
It is when I mean sweet, I don't mean like sweet. I mean like
it's endearing. It really is.
It's really super endearing, and all the stuff you look at, it's like you're losers that says. Crude language. The word fag flies off like in this movie. And I thought to myself, how dare you talk like every teenager in America?
I mean, that's what made that when he sat there and said not for me, I was like, I echoed those sentiments exactly. Just
like not for me. No.
I'm with you on that. Like, because I remember me and Eris had a conversation like that, and it was something like Eris, but like 4 of the scenes in the whole thing is just 2 girls going at it, man. Get to the point.
Pick it up.
Like real talk. That's how I felt.
Come on, man. We got
that's
places.
Honest to God, how I felt when we saw the. I think it was like a friend of mine, a friend of ours. He's like super mutual to all of us. He had 2 DVDs of the infamous Hip Hop Honey DVDs.
Let me tell you something about Hip Hop Honeys. This is the most driest, shriveled up dick producing.
This shit is extremely dry.
It's terrible. Now, how's the modeling? They're good looking models.
No. The problem. Here's what makes it even more dry. When 60% of the girls on those DVDs are actual porn stars, it's like they're limited to what they can do on camera for this DVD.
Those things are for guys that like jerking off the Maxim magazine shit.
Exactly, bro. If Maxim magazine, Excite, what was
King.
it? King, and God, what was that other magazine that was like that?
Gotta be honest with you, for those that's in the military listening to this, I look at disgust at each and every of the guys, our co-workers that were losing their minds at Maxim magazine. I'm like, God, have some dignity. Like Maxim, really? I know we haven't been around chicks in basic training for 6 weeks, but goddamn, dude, have some fucking dignity.
Come on, Chris. Look at it. Paris Hilton's on there. Look at her 4-inch tits.
I'm like,
4-inch tits. Jesus.
I wanted to throat punch the motherfuckers that really hyped up Paris Hilton's dick sucking in that fucking video. I really was about ready I was pissed off.
You know what? Here's the oddest thing. And if I could stress this to any of our younger viewers, listeners, all that. If I could really stress this, man, I bet my put celebrity here can really suck a dick. No, you don't want to see that.
No, you don't.
You don't want to see that.
Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian just wrecked it.
They ruined it for everybody. And I thought to myself,
listen, they inspired the tagline for King of Fighters 15. Shattered all expectations.
You want to know the worst part for me? Okay. Hey, y'all, Black China junk out. I'm like, for real? And I say for real in the sense of, all right, D, looks like finally it takes a girl from the DMV to be the one to show all these hoes how to suck. What the hell is this? What?
To an even worse extent, the motherfuckers that paid money for Belle Delphine's porn.
Who knew that Pamela Anderson would be the bar of how to suck a dick?
The bar.
How is it?
The literal bar.
The bar.
How is it that sex tape of Victoria from WWE and her husband, a tape that I swear to God I don't think was supposed to go out at all. Anyway, how was it on that one is like 8 billion times sexier. No bull. Look at D. One Night in China. There's production value. The thing is what I'm trying to. You see Eris. You see Eris, right? Yes, thank you. All right. Anyway.
Pause.
You see what we just had right there? See that conversation? That happened in this movie the same way.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Rest in peace. Rest in paradise to Joni Lorner. Okay.
Yeah.
I seen your work.
I know I'm savage. I know.
No. I'm letting you know right now. I have seen her work. Okay. I've seen all of it.
I didn't see the last 2.
I watched all of them. Even the freaking Avengers parody that she was in. I watched all of those.
Why do I feel Eris literally, has on his glasses and he's just sitting in there, just sitting there with his legs crossed, just watching it, observing like he's like somebody critiquing a movie.
I'm literally in Kevin Samuels mode. Watching. I got candles burning and shit behind me. I'm sitting here going, all right, let's see how this goes. Young lady,
you see that? Now hold on.
Wait. Do that about you, young lady? What are you doing with that penis? Do you even know what's going on? Are you above the age of 21? I'm not even going to ask you if you're above the age of 18. Are you above the age of 21? How long have you been in the industry?
Oh my God!
What do you hope to gain out of this industry? Have you invested anything in the money that you've made off of your mediocre work?
I mean,
no, I don't. No, ma'am, ma'am.
No.
We are not talking about. No, this has nothing to do. No, I don't want to talk about how your mama ain't shit. Oh, well, you suck dick on camera, don't you?
Like Joni,
that's what people say about you.
Like Joni, Joni, be real. Miss Lorna, be real. You're doing this.
I'm going to cut the stream off. I won't.
No, Miss Lorna. Let me ask this question. Are you doing this?
Too?
Are you doing this to somehow get back at Vince and Paul?
I don't want to know.
No. Are you doing it? Yes or no? Simple question. Yes or no?
I would say yeah. You know this is what you.
All right. Side note before we continue. This is Tank that put that on there. He's right. We as society. I ain't gonna say I put myself in that because I didn't watch that shit. But the fact that people bought that sex tape.
I seen that shit. I saw that shit.
I will tell you this.
I mean, I saw it for free, but I didn't pay for it.
We talk all that mess. We made Little Kim a celebrity twice because of a spread. Okay, so I'm just saying, man, the power of clove titties is amazing.
Speaking of which,
sometimes girls think dudes like, oh, you just say that because you want me to get laid, maybe, but no, really, sometimes y'all just wear clothes really, really, really well, and then you take it off. Here's us.
They take it off, and I'm like,
you're wrong, Chris. I heard that.
I heard that too, Chris. No, suddenly they take it off, and I'm like, ugh, the illusion. Let's
be real.
No, wait, Chris.
Wow.
The moment they take it off, I'm going, ugh, the illusion is completely fucked.
Hey, Eris, here's me. Wow. Hey, baby, the flowers I gave you, give them to me. I'm going to give these flowers to that bra because I don't know what the fuck that nigga did.
Because here's the kicker.
He made this motherfucker. He shut this bitch down.
Here's the kicker.
Shout out to my nigga. Nah, they all right. I mean, without it, they all right.
The kicker is that I don't think a guy could dupe a chick with clothes that he wears. I don't think you can.
Yes, you can.
Really?
Yes, you can.
I didn't think it's possible.
Yeah. There's a reason why Manute Bowl looking ass niggas go to the club and leave with girls.
I'm wearing it. Look.
I mean, Chris, if you need another example of that scene of the White family of the wife on a Soul Plane looking at that magazine with the black guy.
Are you serious?
She sees my man's package. And then she sits next to the nigga on the plane, and he has the gall to say, "Oh yeah, it was really cold that day too when I took that picture." So anyway,
speaking of penises,
So Seth was interested in signing up to the Badge-tastic voyage. Now, knowing full well, this is why you have Evan as a best friend, because when Evan has the is the voice of reason and tells him, hey, besides, your parents are going to look at the credit card bill when it shows up in the mail, dipshit.
You're right.
He's like, damn it, you're right. I really can't do any of those. Well, what about what was the name of that one? Oh, that one magazine that he mentioned, Perfect 10. Yeah. Perfect 10 magazine. He's like, Perfect 10. I can say, hey, it's for bowling.
I mean,
bowling, fucking
bowling. Like, look. So
don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if the Coen brothers aren't directing porn.
Yeah.
The shit that
is me and D's conversation right there.
Okay, that is.
The shit that wound me out is that you got assholes in high school. Everybody has an asshole in high school. I feel only white boys do that bullshit of spitting on other people. Because you spit on me, you're a dead motherfucker at that point. Nah, bro.
There were just so many different rules between black people and white people at schools like that, man.
No, bro, when you got a white guy with a whole ass mullet in 2007.
He stayed back twice.
With glasses, having the nerve to spit on somebody and say, hey, did you hear I'm having a party? Yeah, I heard. You aren't like you're not invited. Tell your faggot friend he's not invited too.
That's another word oh yeah, white privilege at its finest, easily, like, cause just. Take us right. Signing up for a porn site.
Signing up for a porn site.
That is some white people shit. Meanwhile,
I'm sorry, what for a porn site?
Yeah, white privilege is signing up for a porn site with your parents' card and shit. That is like, come on, man.
The ball sack on me if I signed up for Ass Parade back in 2000.
Ass Parade.
No, because I know my dad. Like, real talk, D, I'm glad you never did that. But real talk, I wish you did, just to hear my dad go, "You so Ass Parade. You want to see the Ass Parade?" I needed that footage of my dad doing that.
No, here's what I think, D. Here's what I really think. See, I don't think that they used like the most blatant name when it shows up on a credit card company. I believe that when you charge your card, it would say something like Midnight Entertainment or some shit.
Yeah, nowadays, from what I hear, they make
it very discreet.
It's like an intern, whatever the name of the credit card processor is.
I don't think that worked. I know back in the day, back in our day, nah.
Yeah, that was
Adam and Eve Entertainment.
Oh, it was straight up Adam and Eve Entertainment, straight up. When it show up on the bill, it was Adam and Eve Entertainment. They weren't
Playboy Entertainment.
Yeah.
Especially if you order people to order the pay-per-views, it will show up on your fucking Verizon bill or whatever cable bill.
It'll have the movie title in there too.
With the price.
Look, let me tell you how real my life got. When the first time I actually ordered porn was the first time I was single. And what the porn you got, that's not the important part. It was good shit. It was like 5 for like $10. It was awesome. Look, but the point is,
one of those compilations,
what
4-hour compilations.
No. What DirecTV used to do was give you 5 hours for free. And what I used to do was, I used to record that shit. God, this is the sad single life
desperation.
Okay, this is just sad.
Hey, D. We all put viruses on our computer because we didn't want to pay for Bang Bus, so we went through LimeWire to get some of the Bang Bus clips.
I'm gonna tell you how cheap and lazy D is. I never did that.
LimeWire was clutch. I was like, what do I look like paying for Bang Bus when I could just download it off LimeWire?
I tell you the greatest day in the world, man. The greatest day in the world was actually, but anyway, back over to what I say when I ordered it, right? So when I get the bill for DirecTV, I look at the bill and all it said was pay-per-view and all that, right? So like, okay, cool, whatever. One day, and the second time I did it, these niggas like, oh, this nigga know who he is. So it just straight up said like, it just straight up just said like Adam and Eve Adult Entertainment XXXXX 5. It was like, yo, you blatant and foul as shit.
Now speaking of which,
flag on the plate.
So we find out with Seth and Evan and stuff. Seth has an issue with Becca because Evan likes Becca. Obviously, they've been friends for a while and all that stuff, but they never hooked up. And Seth likes Jules. For the longest time, Seth always talks cash shit about Becca, and that's what I like about the movie is that clearly behind the scenes before this movie starts, apparently Seth and Becca he doesn't like her for whatever reason. And finally, Evan asks him like, "Dog, you've been talking shit about Becca for the longest time. What happened between you two?"
He's like, I'm really getting sick of you talking about her. I'm starting to think that you like her.
So he finds out.
It's like, all right, here it comes.
Apparently,
a long time ago. I got you, Chris. Like, listen, a long time ago, something happened, and it's totally normal. All right, it's totally normal. Only about six out of 10 kids do this at one time in their life. All right. So what I do is
6 out of 10 though.
He made up that stat out of his ass.
Yes, he did. Like what I used to do, sit around all day and draw pictures of dicks.
Bro, the pictures were fucking priceless.
Wait, Chris. I love the way that Seth took it all in and replied back was, dicks? Like a man dick? Yeah.
And so there's other type of dicks, like a man dick.
Like a man dick?
I was dead in the theater when he said that.
The one that got me. It's the
Here's my
pictures.
thing. Why were they so hairy at the ball sack?
The pictures, folks. I want you to understand something because they put the pictures at the end of the movie in the credits.
This is the
I
most.
swear
This is the most hueless shit in the world. This is some white people
the
shit.
That had me dying in theaters to the point to where
This
I was
is
on the floor.
1 in a million niggas.
I was on the.
There's nowhere in the world.
I was on the theater floor dying.
Room shit ever.
I was on the theater floor dying when I saw the picture of the Tiananmen Square dick with the tanks rolling down. I was on the floor dying like nigga.
The Tiananmen Square one. Okay, all right, Chris. The Tiananmen Square one got you. That one got you. The Jaws one got me.
That's what I'm about to say. Did you see the Jaws one? The head.
The Mr. T one was in fucking tears with all the fucking gold shit around.
Oh god, D.
Mr. T one was.
Oh my god. So D, real talk. Yeah, D, how you feel about this? Oh my god. In the words of the great Charlie Murphy, that's the gayest shit I ever seen about.
But then on top of that, when young
no bull crap. I'm laughing now because when I watched it yesterday, I was like, ew. Like for whatever reason, I just did not laugh.
When you see young Becca like literally screaming, I like
her eyes. I love the eyes.
No, not even that. It's the fact that Seth pull a prison movie and start eating the fucking thing, get rid of the evidence.
Yo, first of all, hold up. This was 2007. Hold on. First of all, it was 2007. First of all, to that flashback, shout outs to Seth Rogen. Shout outs to Seth Rogen and them for finding a legit Ghostbusters lunchbox.
Man.
Oh man, hey man.
Listen, I was keeping all of my pictures in this Ghostbusters lunchbox.
Oh my god!
I didn't want anyone to know I had this whole dick operation going.
Let me tell you something. The humor.
I was done.
Let me tell you something. The humor is this. This is some prime. This is some prime early 80s millennial shit right here. This is hilarious.
Dog, the fact that
if nobody else is laughing, niggas who are about to turn 40 are dying at this crap.
It's like, dog, it's to the point to even with the evangelical principal that put his hands on them and shit. Because you always get that one person in the school that's evangelical that's like, this guy has Satan in him, and then it's like, oh god.
He said he thinks I'm possessed by some sort of dick devil. He said, so at that point, I was cut off from everything. I couldn't enjoy any foods that were ironically shaped like dicks. You know how many foods are shaped like dicks? The best kind.
Popsicles.
No popsicles.
Corn dogs.
No corn dogs, no hot dogs, nothing. No Subway sandwiches, nothing. I couldn't enjoy none of this. Michael Cera. And this is why I love Michael Cera as an actor. His delivery for all of that he just took in was, wow, that's really messed up.
He plays the good straight man to Seth's all the shenanigans.
Wait, Chris. No, Chris, the line was, wow, that's insane. Super gay. This is super gay.
Oh my god!
Thank you. I was like, thank you, Evan.
I mean, because Michael Cera knows how to play the straight man to all the insanity in a way.
Not even just straight. He just knows how to play the awkward teenager.
I mean, it helps that he was on Arrested Development too, so it's like he knows that it just works.
Okay, I think Tank just asked the question: was Jonah Hill ever funnier than this movie?
21 Jump Street.
You can argue 21 Jump Street. I'm gonna say his supporting role from Wolf of Wall Street, it legit rivals this movie.
Oh, easily, and he's playing a real character too. On top of that, so that's
the role of Donnie in Wolf of Wall Street is unapologetically funny.
But the roll up to this is funny because again they're playing up on because it's 2 weeks of graduation. Though in this movie it feels like it's the last day of school.
It really does.
Really feels like that because I don't know if the movie I don't think the movie implied it was their last day of school.
It wasn't their last day. It was I think they literally had like a week.
Well, it said 2 weeks till graduation.
It was like 2 weeks till graduation. Last couple of days. That's why I was with. That's why when they were arguing, we're not arguing, but talking over their plan for for the party with Jules. Seth was looking at him when he was drilling, and he was going, "The hell are you doing?" It was like last 2 weeks drilling holes. Fuck it. They're in shop class. Evan has nothing to do. He's like, yo, I passed everything. Fuck it.
I mean, I think the funniest scene is so we meet Fogel when they're in home ec and stuff. After Seth has this wonderful speech to the teacher. Everybody knows home ec is a joke. No offense.
Bullshit. No offense.
I'm just saying, I don't have a partner. You see Evan and his partner? It's beautiful. I want that.
Listen, that looks like the most fun. And I'm sitting over here by myself with nobody. You understand me? I'm like a single mother. I told you, I know this movie.
He says it in a way. He says it in a way that's not. It's like it should be offensive that he says, "I feel like a single mom," and yet it's funny.
He's like, "It's like the most fun ever." Again, I'm a single mother, and the fact that I have to go through all this by myself is bullshit. No offense, and it's the last 2 weeks. It's the last 2 weeks of senior year. It's like, give me a fucking break. I'm sorry for cursing.
I like how she gave him the stare. All right, Jules has a partner here. She's
like
out
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, Jules has a partner, so just go to her station, and we're good.
Like, Jules? Okay, all right. I'll give home ec another shot. Yeah, I'll do that.
In comes Fogel, the most.
He said, hey, I got you. He said, all right. He said, hey, Jules is having a party. You just hear very faintly, hey, don't tell Fogel about the party. Gangsters, what's up?
We all have that one friend that's a Fogel. We all do. We love him to death, but it's like, God damn it. What are you doing?
I think over and over again, I was like, was I a Fogel? Like, I don't think I was the Fogel.
I think all three of us might have aspects of Fogel in certain ways, not 100%.
I had aspects of Fogel.
You were the Fogel. You were our Fogel, Eris.
No, our Fogel.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't. There was one guy who I believe was more Fogel than me, and that was our boy Rob.
No, Rob wasn't. Rob was actually more Michael Cera than anything else. But
I got laid. Yes.
That's the problem. See, Rob would get laid. I don't know. Look, the point is, but whatever. I don't know. I think to myself because I think
I was gonna say, wait, when you say that I was the Fogel in the group, like who? Okay, when you say that, D, like where in like how in what circle of friends would you consider me the Fogel?
Not this friendship, I can tell you that much. I'm saying,
obviously not the three of us. So like,
I don't know.
Back in 07.
I can't say you was actually.
Oh God,
that's what I'm saying.
Chris. Mm-hmm. I know what he's referring to. Our MD's years.
Yes, she was actually.
I was about to say that for a second.
That's what's drawing it then.
It was
chicka what?
Amazing.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like there's aspects. I feel that there was aspects of me as Fogel in high school to a degree.
Yeah.
And like the part, not the part with him stuffing, not the part with
you
him.
said real quick, Eris.
Not the part with like I was never the dude that would pull a Fogel and follow a chick in the hallway. That's stalker shit.
No, follow a chick in the hallway. She turns around real quick and you go, it's 7:30.
but I did have my peripheral game on lock, so that's kind of sort of the same. It's kind of sort of the same with the peripherals where you're looking. And then you know how women know that a guy's looking, you'd be like, huh?
All I can really, hey Chris, all I can really say about our high school is thank God for those long ass hallways.
Man.
There were times when those hallways came in clutch.
It's like in G string.
Yep.
Wow, was I that perverted? Yes, you was, D. No, it wasn't. Yes,
People don't want to admit. People never want to admit. People never want to admit their low points in high school. And it's all right. Like, look, I get it, my dude. You like 48 Laws of Power. It's a shitty book. Don't read it. Okay. We understood that you've read it. I understand it. I get it. It's a bad book. You read it because you were Hotepery at the time. We were all at that point. I kind of glanced at it. I thought it was something until my older cousin pulled me aside. I was like, "Don't read that shit." Like, it happens. It's just you gotta admit those things and stuff. It happens.
Y'all had that going around in y'all school. I ain't crossing. Anyway.
Hey, I knew some people that they loved themselves some 48 Laws of Power and stuff. It's just,
man, let me tell you something, nigga. This is what you need to be on, man, because when you get out in the real world, you're gonna be working at Macy's, like I might be working at Macy's. What are you talking about?
I mean, no, I feel that's the way you have to own. You have to own, and we are adults right now. There's growth. There's growth here.
Shut
obviously.
the fuck up, Chris.
No, Chris is right.
If I have noticed anything,
Chris is absolutely right. It is all about evolution.
Oh, it is. You just can't be overt with your stuff. That's all it is.
I think that's the whole point of this movie. You have these kids that are trying to find themselves at the end of the year, especially Seth, because he feels that everybody is leaving him.
Well, you said it best that him and Seth is, as you put it, Seth is gay for Evan.
He's super gay. He's super
gay. He is
like
so
that's
gay.
Like it's a bromance on another level. Like, and it feels like recently with the past like 4 or 5 years, some movies have actually addressed that in a way and stuff of like.
Let me tell you something.
I hate it when they have to address.
Let me tell you something. When it comes to Seth and Evan's friendship, and you might as well say their bromance.
It's a bromance.
When it comes to their bromance, first of all, Seth sees Evan's mom, and Evan's mom comes out with that V-neck shirt.
With the mom shirt that shows the tits.
Big old single mom. Hey guys, boobs all bumping into each other. Oh my god, we're wild.
I mean, my man's just
those kind of titties.
My man's just looking at her like, hey, how you doing? Oh, that's just perfect. And then as soon as she leaves, he's like, I am so jealous that you got to suck on those tits as a baby. And then Evan's response was the greatest ever. He's super straight. Right after he said that, he goes, yeah, well, at least you got to suck on your dad's dick.
Man.
Like, thank you, Evan. Thank you.
Perfect. Actually, the best part, though, is the fact that I like how Fogel, the teacher's like, hey, Fogel, bye. Okay. Shit. Like, all right, I'm out. And then they play, dude. And just the fact that, like, Seth, because Seth, again, it's weird that he was in his head, again, it's a high schooler. He's thinking after Jules asked him to buy some, alcohol. He's like, she's DTF, down the fuck. And like to your point, Sue, when you mentioned about Evan, again, he's the even kill person. He's like, well, that doesn't guarantee you're gonna fuck. All right, okay, maybe we won't fuck, but we could probably make out.
Hold on, I got you.
Do it.
It was the best one. It's like, dude, you get out of here. They're gonna make me run raps. Just fucking listen to me, all right? Jules and her stupid fucking friend came up to me and they wanted me to buy alcohol.
Stupid fucking friend. I like how this nigga is so super fucking pussy focused that he doesn't see nobody else. He only sees her.
Oh, remember he made that sarcastic remark with the Mike's Hard Lemonade. I don't know. He's like,
no, Mike's Hard Lemonade. All right, it's
kind of gay, but like, okay.
It's gay, but whatever.
Which whispers.
No, it wasn't. No, you're wrong. No, Chris, you got that wrong. It wasn't Mike's Hard Lemonade. It was Kyle's Killer Lemonade.
It's the same shit.
No, sorry, not even Kyle's Killer. It was Gold Slick. Gold Slick vodka.
No. Gold Slick was Becca.
Yeah, Gold Slick vodka.
You're right. Okay, all right.
But her friend was that one. But I'll let you finish.
But anyway, he said they came up to me and they wanted me to buy them alcohol, like just for a party. Like, do you understand that she left me with the entire funness of her whole party? I said, dude, I'm like a superhero. Like, so, like, you think that she wants to fuck me, man? Do you think that she only just wants you to buy the alcohol. She doesn't really want you
to use you.
She really doesn't. You know, she's just using you. No, man. Listen. I already figured this shit out. All right. Listen. No, she's got an older brother. In the unrated version, it cuts back to her saying, "Yeah, I got an older brother. You know, he used to call me the nastiest shit ever. Like he called me Hyman until I was 12."
Hyman, yeah.
And then she just immediately breaks character and says, "Seth, I want to blow you." It's like, all right, look, it didn't happen like that, okay? But she has an older brother.
I love it because it was just theirs. I love it. Seth, I want to blow you.
Emma Stone knows how to just say that stone cold where you're like, okay.
yo.
Like if Emma Stone ever looked at me dead in the eye and said that shit, I'd be like, are you acting or are you serious? I mean, just
Eris. Calm down, sir. You'll come like all the rest of us will.
No, I'm just saying, if I'm having a general ass conversation, we're doing all the jokes and shit, and she just breaks all of that, goes full serious, looks me dead in the eye and say that shit, I'm like, are you trolling me right now?
For whatever reason, all the girls that I've ever been attracted to and ever been with have all said shit like that jokingly in the middle of a conversation. Sorry, I want to put my titty in your mouth. I'm sorry. Huh?
You know who actually I believe would firmly say that dead serious and that will fuck every dude up? Rihanna.
No, Rihanna that shit.
That's what I'm saying. But every dude will be like, "Oh, Rihanna, you're just joking." And she looking at him like, "Well, you just fucked up your opportunity because you laughed."
No. Here's the best part, Chris. Rihanna would say that while sparking up the fattest doobie
listen.
ever. She will spark that shit up in front of you and say, "Yeah, I'm trying to go full. Like, listen, I will go all in on it. No. Chris, she'll do this. Rihanna be like, hey, listen, your dick right here."
So you better drop them shits now.
So you know what you need to do, right? What do you need to do? You need to wake up. What?
God damn it! No, you. D, you did not just pull a Walking Dead on me like that.
Nah, that's the Dallas ending right there.
No. That is straight Walking Dead. You remember Rick's last episode? Every dream sequence that he was in, everybody kept telling him to wake up.
See, I gotta go for our age. I gotta go for our age group. That's why I said Dallas, because everybody remembers that ending where you just wake up and it's like,
we don't. First of all, that shit happened in the 70s. Stop bullshitting, Chris.
Hey, Dallas was 80s. Dallas was 80s.
Chris, it don't matter. We were 4. We didn't know what the hell was going on, man. We didn't know who JR was or what he did.
But what made me rolling though is just the fact that he said Jules once says
no. The line, yeah, I got you, Chris. He says, listen, she wants to fuck, man. She is DTF. She's down to fuck. I said, yo, she came up to me and she said, Seth, Mama's making a pubic salad and she needs Seth's own dressing. It was really.
These y'all 3 black geeks. Okay, sir. So as I have right here, so because she asked for alcohol, you think her is willing to give up her vagina? All right. The follow-up question: how much do you think vagina is actually worth? And this is the final question: how much of a virgin are you? You're like a real, you're like bottom level version who never touched a girl, are you? Like, I thought you was that type of version where, she cut my balls, man. It was kind of cool. Shit.
I can answer that question. See, earlier in this movie, when they were at not the liquor store, when they were at the freaking convenience store, right? This is right before Seth got spat on. They were talking about previous girls that they were messing with, which also had prime, and I mean like really, really prime, comedy, good lines written in this scene. They were talking about like different girls, right? There was one girl that Seth had, and Evan brought it up. He's like, "Yeah, what about such and such girl?" And weren't you messing around with her during the summertime? I said, yeah, we made out a little bit in like 3/4 hand jobs and 2/4 blow jobs, like in between, something like that.
How do you know 2/4 blow job? That's what killed me.
I think the fact that he put a measurement, he put a unit of measurement on the amount of hand
so
job.
You know what that means now. Now, in a teenager's mind, oh man, she was like, hey, cool. I'm gonna tell you exactly how that went. So what am I doing again?
What am I doing?
Because here's the thing.
Why does it move like that?
There's something to be said about like sexual experience as teenagers. I felt it was more realistic in this movie than, say, American Pie.
Oh, 100%.
Tremendously.
100%. It was more direct and in your face in this movie.
You want to know why?
Whereas American Pie, it was more
National Lampoon,
kind of vague, kind of that could happen, not necessarily. It wouldn't be like this shit could happen, but it would not be as goofy and silly.
Let me also put this out here. Not only does Superbad weighted in a little bit of more reality than American Pie, the flip side is just real talk. Even though they are stars, even at that time, nobody wants to fuck Jonah Hill and Michael Cera.
That's what made it realistic. It's like
there you go. No, look, love you, McLovin. Ain't nobody trying to suck your dick.
but the thing of it is, it's funny.
Ain't nobody ain't trying to do that right
But you
now.
think about the measurement of high school and stuff, right? Like in just that sexually charged environment, everybody, including the women, we all were like inexperienced, whether we wanted to admit it or not. Unless you happen to be one of those people that, I think D brought it up, you happen to fuck early at like 13, 14 and shit, and you don't,
Hey, let's keep it real. Either A, yes, you had the real lucky advantage of having sex with somebody your own age at a young age,
or in that vicinity of an age,
vicinity of age, and like I said, that's actually a lower number than you think. That's a way lower number than you think. And I'm talking about and that goes and that leaves all the guys who clearly were having sex with grown ass women. And the girls who were clearly in relationships with older men.
19, 20-year-olds.
Note what I said with this one, relationships. Those mean that they were willing for it. Now, we're not going in the other end of that spectrum, where let's just keep it there. So, being said, it's kind of funny that even then, all the kids are still kids. They're still stupid. So even if you know shit about sex, there's still people out there like, yeah, man, all you need to do is this, that, or the other. How did that work? You got lucky one day.
I mean, in my head,
that you knew drunk something.
I mean, in my head in high school, like I always felt like, look, I don't have a car, so what are the odds of anything happening action-wise? Like, it's because I mean, you think about like, unless you happen to have parents, like. The idea of messing around with a chick, because that shit was never going down at my parents' house.
My parents are out of town during my senior week, and I had my dad's Lexus, and I was actually driving around and all that.
Oh, you Ferris Bueller that shit?
Oh no! They knew I drove it around. They knew I did. Actually, I don't know.
The mileage, or they just knew because of the way it was placed?
Oh, they knew I drove it around, but they didn't know where I took it. Oh, I took that bitch everywhere. I took that bitch. I think they just didn't say shit. I think they didn't say shit because
the gulliest of places.
Oh yeah, the gulliest. Yes, actually.
Gulliest of places.
Oh, I went to the hood for whatever stupid ass reason. Like, yo,
that's when you have your heart attack. Like, okay, hope the car is safe. Okay,
I'm going to park right here. I almost got hit by a car like 4 or 5 times. I mean, look, the thing is though, to kill me was D. What was your mindset? Any girl gets in here is going to be DTF. Damn the fuck.
Which at the time, girls
no bullshit.
You had a nice car.
That was my mentality. And you know what every one of those girls said, now that I think about it, which shows you that those girls that got in my car weren't down for sex. Of course they weren't. They just wanted to get to the damn picnic, D. Shit. But you know what every one of them said when they got in my car? Oh, this your dad's car.
They knew right off the bat.
Because let's be real, if you had a nice car, it's like this your parents' car, right? Because everybody else was driving like a hoopty. If you happened to be nice, if you had a halfway decent nice car, it was a Honda Civic because Hondas are reliable, obviously.
I had a Honda Accord.
It was reliable.
I flexed hard on that motherfucker, nigga.
Those are reliable. They're reliable. But like that was the thing. It's just like your inexperience was just there shining through. And I think that's what made it kind of endearing with Seth saying, "Oh, she's DTF." And Evan was like, "But bro, there's no guarantee she's gonna fuck you."
There's no guarantee.
Like she's DTF, man. She's down to kicks the soccer ball. Fuck, man. Like,
I like how Greg, that's old boy's younger brother, right?
Dave Franco.
He's like, "What the fuck, Evan? We're down 2 points. God, fucking calm down, Greg. It's just soccer."
It's soccer. It's soccer.
Seth was just like, "Hey, Greg, why don't you piss your pants again?" Dude, that was like 8 years ago, asshole. People don't forget.
I gotta tell you something. That's such a high school response.
D, real quick, the line that made you ask the question, did I just get all my lingo from Seth, was when Seth says, "Listen, she wants me, man. She wants to fuck me. She wants my dick in or out of her mouth." In or around her mouth.
I'm just gonna say this. So, funniest scene afterwards is Fogel showing them the fucking fake ID, and it had McLovin. And I like how Evan is the first person like, "You a fucking musician? Are you Seal? Are you trying to be Seal?"
That was a good one. Wait, D, hold up. I gotta find out D, where am I killing you at, bro? What's up?
Are you fucking Seal?
Were you fucking Seal?
No, the best line for that shit was like McLovin. Is it McLovin? What kind of stupid name is this, man? Like, what are you trying to be, an Irish R&B singer?
What's the first name?
Is that the first thing? Look, it was either that or Muhammad. Why the fuck would it be between that or Muhammad? Why could you just pick Muhammad? Like, Muhammad is the most commonly used name on planet Earth, man. Read a fucking book.
I like how he sat there and said, "Listen up, fuckface." Everybody comes in there like he's trying to kick them some knowledge. And I'm like, "But bro, you already fucked up with the name, and now you're trying to kick knowledge to him." Like,
no way, Chris. The line was, wait a minute. Is it your ID says 22? Is it, why could you put 21 like anybody else? Seth. Listen up, ass face. Like, you know how many people like come into liquor stores like and they show off a fake ID that obviously says 21? Come on, how many 21-year-olds in a city are there? This is 22, man. It's called fucking strategy.
Dude, Evan's thing was perfect though. Well, this guy, he's like, well, he shows an ID. This guy's gonna either think here's another kid with a fake ID, or here's McLovin, a 25-year-old Hawaiian organ donor.
25-year-old Hawaiian organ donor.
I like how he said he looks like a pedophile. I was like,
he said, okay,
that's apt.
Like a future pedophile.
It's pretty apt because I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you something about taking pictures with glasses and that shit looking like this. When you're looking like this in the picture, you look like a pedophile. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. I'm sorry. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Oh God.
You can't. I'm sorry. You can't do that. And McLovin has a lost face too. Like,
I can't. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Let's keep this bitch on.
Also,
he really did. It really did look like a straight.
Also, how does Seth look? Also, Seth was with the times though when they were at Evan's house where it was like, why does your pants feel like you're so tight? And he had them tight ass jeans on, trying to fit his fat ass in them tight ass jeans.
I said, dude, why do your parents always shop for your clothes at Baby Gap?
Like, bro, the dude's like a $105. Of course he can fit them clothes. Like, you ain't fitting them shits.
Shout outs to Michael Cera playing that busted ass version of God. What was that? What PS2? What like? Sorry,
you know what it looks like? It looks like that video game that came out on PC. It was because they did the sequel where you play first person and your partner was this ghost type dude or whatever. Shit, I forgot the name of it, but it was like about to say Prey. It ain't Prey.
I'm about to say it wasn't Prey.
It was one of them, but it looked close to that.
I'm literally about to Google this shit.
It wasn't Prototype.
No. This is 2008, but it was the first person shooter. But like, I just like the fact that
he was like straight third person. I'm trying to think what.
It's like, what could...
wait. Okay. So the game that he was playing, it was the Getaway Black Monday.
Yes, the Getaway. I remember that. That jank ass PC game.
That shit was on PS2. My man was playing that. He was playing the shit out of it. He was like, all right, you want to see what clothes my dad has, and then cue the Rick James busting out.
My man
busting out.
Meanwhile, fucking Fogel's ass put on a fucking vest. And I like how Seth's slow motion was like
slow motion. What the fuck?
Dude, are you fucking a gay R&B pirate? What's going on?
No. He came up to him. And he says to him like, "Oh, for the love of God, take off that vest. All right, you look like Aladdin."
He really did. I'm like, and again, that's a teenager's mentality of what a 25-year-old should look like.
All right. Time for me to give some trauma out. That's still a little bit trauma. If y'all guys ever noticed that with D sometimes, here it is. Just fucking go in there, man. Fucking go in there. Just get the fucking stuff and just go the fuck out, man. That's all you fucking do. Just go right out. So just buy it and just go, you know?
No, like, do you remember he tried to get him to use the fake ID in the freaking store that he works in? He's like, we could get it here and just save half the time. Why the fuck would I do that?
I work at the store.
I work here. They know me.
The scenarios had me rolling because the one where he gave the guy, what was it? Was it the 100, the 200?
No. It was a legit whole ass $80 bill.
$80 bill.
It's like, how are you, sir? Like 23? You certainly are. You certainly are. That'll be $80. Oh no, he pulls it out of his sleeve. $80.
Good luck, fucking Jules. Oh, thank you.
The old lady. He's like, he says, "Man, would you like for me to help you with your shopping? Oh, that would be lovely. Would you like for me to buy you some alcohol? That would be lovely." Like, good. Enjoy your remaining years. I will. Enjoy fucking Jules. I will.
The police officer would have me funny, like, son, don't do it. I had no choice.
Kid. I never had a choice. My man threw the bottle. I like how he one hand catches it.
Pause for 2 seconds.
Throws it back. Kills the freaking old lady. Killed her. Breaks the bottle and slits Seth's neck.
And I like how it cut to him walking out and Fogel's like, so you couldn't get it, huh? Fuck you.
My man said, hey, like, hey, what happened? Like, what happened to the booze? Did you stuff it up your ass? Like, piss off. There was like, I could have got it, but there was a security breach. You'd have never got it.
Yo, for me, what gets me is that's how I always wake up in my dreams. When my dream alerts me to shit, it's like, well, that's going to happen. So they're like, wow, yes, it is. Well, good luck going up there and having sex with Cherokee the ass. Damn right. Go get her, Dwayne. Wait a minute. What? It always do some shit like that. It's always something. Here's your $4 billion. You know what, baby? We finally did it. We sure did, D. Wait a minute. What?
No, D, I didn't think this shit, I really thought this shit was like bullshit, but it come to find out it was real. I legit had a dream like this, and it was like something straight out of the Batman episode, Perchance to Dream, where if you try to read books, the papers, anything that's got letters in it, it's all fucked up. Like you can't understand any of it.
Yeah.
Because like only one side of your brain is functioning the entire dream, and the other side that puts shit together doesn't do that.
Yeah, and that's how it is. The second, it's also for me is this one too, where it's like the scenario's there, where it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm a starfighter, man. It's amazing. I'm in this spaceship with no ceiling. Oh no. Oh God, I'm dreaming. God, this is so cool. Look, Spike Spiegel. Is there a problem, D? Yeah, Spike, this is a dream. God damn it, I knew it.
What D doesn't tell you is that when Spike's talking to him, you hear the Cowboy Bebop song.
No.
The worst part, actually,
wait, D,
while we're doing all the Starfighter, you just see the Jetsons car go by. Thank you, yeah.
No, because D is the stoner of 3BG. I believe you actually did run into that same frog that tells you this is the stairway to heaven from Cowboy Bebop.
No. I had the coyote off of The Simpsons. Like,
Albert, ride your soulmate.
I just like to point out that
damn straight.
I just like to point out that the conversation Seth and Evan have in front of the convenience store while Fogel's inside there is funny because I like how they see the chick from their high school. They had the boobs, and Evan is like, she got them reshaped, and I like how it was like, let's get a closer. Let's get a closer look at them and stuff. I'm like, that's Evan and D right there. Just like, let's get a closer look at them.
No, Chris. I believe the line in question was, is that you remember her? She had the biggest tits in high school ever. Like, yeah, and then she got a reduction. What? Like, why the hell would you do that? It's like slapping God for giving you a wonderful gift.
She had back problems.
She had back problems and stuff. Like, but then, and besides, it wasn't like a complete reduction. They were just reshaped. You know, they were just positioned differently. I'm gonna need a better look at these warlocks.
Let's go closer.
Look, let's make a move. Like, she's been in the corner, man. She's hitting the corner. Like, quick. So they come back. When they come back after seeing him, and they go, I don't know, man. I think she looked better before.
The funniest shit also is Fogel going in there again, being a high schooler. He's nervous when he drops the beer, and the guy comes out and just looks at him, and Fogel just kicks him.
Sir, did you do this? No, and I think somebody should clean this up. They can hurt themselves. Fuck my life.
Me working in a liquor store, I empathize with you, sir. I've been in that situation. Somebody drops a fucking Seagrams on the floor and walks away. I'm like, you motherfucker.
You couldn't have told me. Damn.
I'm talking, picks it up, and then, looking at it, they got Butterfingers. Whoop. I'm like, oh my God, man. Like what are you looking at with the bottle? It's right there. Bahama meat. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What do you got to look at it for? It's orange. It's a flavor. What do you need to look at the bottle for? Like, there's nothing inside it.
I like how you say it's a flavor.
It's Bahama Mama. It's orange. What do you want? Why you got to pick it up? I mean,
Gaddafi. No, listen, Gaddafi. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Before I mention Gaddafi's thing, my favorite part was them talking about quote unquote strategy of what to do the night at the party. So Evan breaks out a whole ass bottle of lube.
Man, it's like these chicks are high schoolers, not old women.
Not even that. Not even that.
They're fucking high school. They're good to go.
No, the thing that gets me about that is like that is such a high schooler thing to do.
It's like, Evan, that's psycho shit. Lube? Seriously? That's how you're gonna break? I mean, that's how you're gonna break? I mean, you're gonna ice break the whole scene. Fucking lube. You're gonna like I can see Becca right now. Oh my God, Evan, I would not be able to have sex with you. I wouldn't be able to take your 4-inch dick in my pussy without that magical bottle of lube.
Okay, full disclosure. I pulled a dental dam out when I was with a chick. I thought she was going to immediately.
This has been 3 Black Geeks, and this has been a wonderful.
No. D, you stop right now. I want to hear this. Continue, sir.
I don't, sir.
No. I'm not going into gravity. I'm just saying.
I want to hear where this is going. Continue, Chris.
I had those moments in my head where I was like, she gonna tell me to get the fuck out of her apartment when I pulled it out, right? That was the first thing in my head, right? Pulled it out, and she's like, oh, okay, cool. And then I was like, oh, she ain't tripping. All right, cool. Because again, you don't think about it because you're thinking she's gonna freak out. I got a dental dam and tell me to get the fuck out of her apartment and all that stuff. And it's like, Chris, okay, cool. Like, Chris,
I just like the fact that you said dental dam and all the rest of it. Like, what was you in? Booty call, nigga? What the hell?
No, but it was just
No, Chris. See, first of all, I love the fact that you were surprised that she was like okay with it and was
He's
like
playing safe.
I was like, okay, cool. He knows what's up. See, what you were dealing with, Chris, was a responsible woman.
Again, I'm 19,
You
so
were,
I
you were
had
dealing
it.
you were dealing with a woman who had a good head on her shoulders and hopefully good head. And
when you say dental dam, man, when I think that, I'm thinking like, who the fuck was you fucking? A 39-year-old? What the hell was going on?
No, it's just in my head.
no, you were legit being responsible, Chris.
I mean, that's why when he busted out the freaking lube thing, I was like, that's kind of the equivalent because you're not thinking like,
Again,
in that way.
Oh, Chris,
I
got a question.
You have no experience in this shit, so you're just going in like thinking, let's use this, let's do that.
Okay,
I don't know.
Okay, real question. This is probably going to end the podcast. And this is a real good question. Is that on the same level of seeing the tissue in a girl's booty? Is that on the same level of that?
I don't know.
I really don't know.
I don't know. I messed up.
No. Chris, let me answer that. See, I don't know, D, because that feels more like a deal breaker to me.
I don't know. I messed with a chick that had one of those IUD, whatever shit's inside of her.
No, that doesn't work. That's different.
I know, but I never knew about that. When she told that to me, I had that confused look on my face, like, explain?
Yeah, that's not the same.
Help me out.
I'm talking tissue and booty. I'm talking tissue. You popping it from the back and.
I think it's one of those like, did you just forget the like? I mean, hey, cleaning this before anything ever.
Best thing in the world. On X video one day. Ew. Let me go down to the comments and see if anybody else see this. Yeah, I see that too, bro.
You know what? I think it's credit to us as me and D had this conversation on the way to Wizard World years ago, right? And I told him about how like, like nowadays young dudes, they see a chick in a bonnet, like, ew, get that off your hair. Me, I'm like, you got a bonnet, that's cool.
No, get it off your hair. You in public there.
No, I'm talking in the bedroom. In the bedroom.
Oh, in the bedroom. I think guys that see bonnets see the same. I think it's on the same level of. I remember hearing this. I don't know how big of a deal it was, or even if it was ever a deal. But I remember in the '90s, guys didn't like black girls had rollers in their hair. That I heard that too, but that came with the bonnet and all the rest of that shit. I don't know.
I mean, the bonnet is okay because you can't see what's under it.
Exactly.
And as our boy Sarome joked about, nothing like wake up in the morning and you see a girl with the bonnet on and that little titty just pops out of her thing. I was like, Sarome, it's 9:30 in the morning, dog. Don't be
go
home, dog. He said that shit at 9:30. All the chicks were laughing because it was like, he's right though. That shit do be happening. I was like, y'all motherfuckers ain't.
Y'all need to
shit.
go home. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of this humor, bro.
Only Sarone will pull that out his ass. Like, of course he would say that. Of course he would do.
So think about this next scene. First of all, the chick working at the liquor store, she takes a look at Seth's. I'm sorry, not Seth. At Fogel's freaking fake ID, and she's like, all right, I need to see some ID. He breaks out the ID card, gives it to her, and she's like, she takes one look, and even for a fact that even she looked at that shit like, oh, this is so obviously fake. All right, whatever.
I ain't getting paid enough for this shit.
Yep,
fine.
She was like, all right, the price. She was like, your total is yada yada. Bing, Buster Wolf. My man Fogel got knocked the hell out.
I like how, number one, again, Fogel's a teenager. Ow! What the shit?
It's like, what the shit was that?
Second off, I like when the cops there. We're gonna jump ahead a little bit. The cops get there. They're Seth Rogen and what's his face?
Bill
Hader. As they're talking to her, she's freaking out like, I ain't getting paid enough for this, man. He came in, punched the kid. I got a fucking nurse test today.
No, I got you, Chris. Don't you understand? Like, I have a goddamn veterinarian exam in the morning. Okay, goddamn it, this is some bullshit.
Like Bill Hader's like, and she has a nursing test.
Apparently somebody's got an exam.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever watch the unrated version, that scene went on like an extra 3 to 4 minutes.
You kind of understand why they cut it short.
because like she's describing what the guy looked like, and even though it's funny because both Bill Hader and Seth Rogen, he was like, so wait a minute, I'm starting here. I'm starting up here. Is it like somewhere in the middle? Like, is it above? Is it taller, shorter? I mean, I gotta know. Like, what does he look like face wise? Look, okay, look. He said, look, it was a man, and he looked like you. Like me, I look like a cop. I mean, what did he look like?
White.
You know, she clearly didn't want to say white. She was like, look like Eminem, Slim Shady, the rapper, you know, Marshall Mathers. Looks like that guy.
Okay.
I swear when I heard that scene, I was like, yeah, I can see why this was cut. This is like super dated now.
Nigga, Bill Hader.
It's funny because the black woman doesn't want to say white.
Yeah, it's so funny how I've legit met people that are like that, where they don't want to say black or white, so they got to describe. They got to throw out like 12
he
different
was like a fair skin. I'm like, just say black, white.
Say
I like how
Seth. I need a color. Listen. Here's a palette. Pick one. Which one was he from this color palette?
Like how Seth and Bill played the most inept and funny cops ever, in a way that's like
Bill Hader played a cop more of he's going to quit the force sooner than later. Cop.
In fact, I think he played a cop probably better than he should have played it.
They basically played two guys that clearly they got to become cops because the money was fine, but they clearly did not need to be cops. Right. That's what it felt like.
I don't know. Seth Rogen came off more of like, look, man, I got this job because I thought it'd be cool. And, you know,
yeah.
I mean, it's work, man. You know, it's fucking work. You know, but every now and then it gets fun, you know, and
get to shoot a gun. It's crazy.
It's like having two
cops. That was the line.
Two penises.
He's like, no, that was the line. He was like, it's like having two cocks.
Oh, but I love how like the ultimate story with those two and Fogel is that like they knew Fogel was underage, but they saw themselves.
And the best part about that is when you see that scene where he's like, and what really gives it away is something that gives me away because cops think I'm always in the wrong. No, I'm scared cops are going to beat me over the head and drag me to jail because I cough too loud or something. So, but the dead giveaway is like, all right, officer. Here you go, doing all that jitteriness, and he gave it to him. And I liked it because Bill Hader looked at the thing, and you just saw this slow lean over from Seth. Was like
leaning over, like
you're like, yo, this nigga, you know, he's like 14, man. This dude is like, let's fuck with him. Let's fuck with him.
Clearly in high school. Let's have some fun with this kid. Now that scene alone, D, I'm like, that's any of us, honestly.
You know, here's the funny
thing. That could be me. Like, that could be me and Chris, you and Chris, me and you. Doesn't matter. You two, it would work.
I hate to be this person, especially a lot of our listeners and viewers, because I know a lot of y'all hate the cops. I do too, but
this was a different time.
No, not that it's a different time. This is that thing where D understands cops. Where I get it. It's a stupid, shitty job that nobody wants. Most of your job is breaking up fights. I'm talking fights, like dumb fights. Like, See, what she need to do is get up out my house. I have the deed here, sir. You know, sir. Your penis is out, sir.
You know the sad part about their position as cops is they're not even beat cops.
They're not even beat cops, you know. Like I get the plight of cops. I really do. Like it's a shitty job, and on some real shit, when a cop does their job really well, it needs to be respected because sometimes it's like, yo, you're not going to do that shit. You're not going to investigate a murder. You're not going to give up lifetime, your own mental status to help solve a crime, a real crime, a murder. Somebody's not here. You're trying to bring justice to somebody. That's not
you are going to take this case, everything that you're writing down. You're going to file that shit deep down in the basement of cold cases.
Actually,
and it's always like hokey as shit because it's never really like that unless you work in like a major crime in a major city where you hear like that shit off a true crime. Like, well, I quit the force. Why? Some meth head put their baby inside of an oven. I just quit. I'm like, you're not going to see nothing like that. You're going to see something way worse. Like, you know, like a little kid stabbing their mom in the eye and a mom actually survived and they got to still live.
I mean, the funniest scene.
Real quick, hold on, before we move on to any scene, Gaddafi, yes, I agree with you. The cashier, D, is that your headphone mic sliding?
I hope not.
Yes, it was.
I hope not.
I hear every time you took your earphones out, I kept hearing it.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's all good now. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Anyway, Gaddafi, to answer your question, Gaddafi, yes, the cashier in the liquor store, she was fine as fuck.
Oh yeah. That's the same one from 40-Year-Old Virgin. Like,
yes, she was.
Did you just say hurting for squirting? Yeah, I totally said hurting for squirting.
I also like that. So we're just going to ignore the fact that she had a headband on like she Haley off American Dad because her forehead's big as shit. We're just going to ignore that.
We are.
And she ain't even light skinned. And she ain't even light skinned.
She ain't light skinned. We brown skinned with a forehead that big. That's
God.
So the cops decided to give Fogel a ride.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes cops do cool shit. And this is not the first time this actually happened where cops fucked with a kid in this capacity.
Meanwhile, Seth and Evan, when they get back from seeing those Morlocks and stuff, Seth gets hit by a guy that clearly looks like he clearly owes people money, and he's played by Joe Truglio?
Joe Lowe.
Yeah, Joe Lowe Truglio.
Truglio, man, he is funny. He is funny as hell on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, man. He is hilarious on that show, man. This one here had me done because he was clearly a guy on coke that did something fucked up in a past life.
Like, you okay, man? Oh man, yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't effing see you at all. Okay, listen, guys, listen. Go ahead and say it. I got a warrant out for my arrest for a totally non-violent crime. There it is, everybody. Mercy Street.
Okay, I got a question. I have a question now. When we see him go to the party later and he gets on the phone and the guy goes like, so you back in here, you're making fucking phone calls, you go call your fucking friends.
Call your fucking fantastic friends.
So I got a question. What did he do?
That's what I want to know.
I feel there was drugs involved, and
I feel that the word pedophiles involved, but I just don't have any.
Because Kevin Corrigan plays Mark, the guy that was like, "The fuck you doing on my phone?
The fuck you doing? You're fucking fantastic for that."
Let me tell you something.
Also, you know what I also think? What, D? He's a furry. No. And before you probably say, no. Furries, you know this. He's one of those furries. Mm-hmm. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Damn it, Mark. Nobody likes us.
so check this shit out. When he's trying to get Evan and Seth to like not call the cops, not say, basically not get him in trouble. What I love is he's like, hold on, let's talk about this for a second. So they're talking it over. They're trying to figure it out. They say, hey, we're either going to get some money out of this guy or you're just going to buy us alcohol or something. Say, hey, look, check it out. I'm going to my buddy's place. There's going to be booze. There's going to be girls. Like, come on, man. Come on. Put two and two together. We can do this. Again, I really don't feel good about this guy. Come on, I'm getting a really, really bad vibe from him. What? He looks like a guy. It's what guys look like. When they cut back to him, I swear this shit was hilarious. All of us was laughing in the theaters when he's pointing at Evan and going, "Hey, you guys know a guy named Jimmy? You totally look like his brother. You totally look like his brother."
Okay. I'm gonna jump to this party. So they get to the party, right? Funniest shit ever. This is the one that Aaron.
Hold on, real quick joke. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. You guys on MySpace? I just had to get that out. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Look at Chris. You already know.
I was on my last year of MySpace when this movie came out. Before I was
Me too.
Fuck this. I was committing to Facebook and MySpace because I was on Facebook earlier on because I was using my old college email and I was able to still use it. But I was at that point where I was like, why am I on MySpace when everybody's on Facebook? I'm getting the fuck off MySpace. This is done. It's dead. But nah, the party. Evan being in that room with them dudes and they think he's Jimmy.
They think he's Jimmy's brother.
Jimmy's brother. I fucking holler because they're out there smoking weed. One dude that looked clearly like he snorted some fucking coke.
Oh, he did.
Hey, you want to get some fucking coke, man? Like,
no.
I got you.
He's like, hey, you're Jimmy's little brother. Why don't you sing, man? Sing.
He rolls in and like Chris, I think you mentioned that I said something about this. He rolls in and he's like like he thinks he's gonna hide in the room, right? He just sees a whole bunch of people in there. And he's like, hey guys, like I know you. You're the singer. You're Jimmy's brother. Oh my God, this fucking guy, right? Like it's him. Hey, come on, man. You gotta sing for us. You really gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. Please sing for us.
Come on, sing, man.
No. Like I'm not like I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not really feeling.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold up. My cousin came out here from Scottsdale, Arizona, and we're not gonna sing for us. Fucking bullshit, man.
Sing, man. Yeah, sing
when
for
somebody
us.
says the name, the city, and state, they mean business.
And I think it's more funnier the more. And I think it's more funnier the more West Coast it is. Like, hey, my buddy from Chino, California came all the way out here.
Let me tell you something.
My aunt from Reno, Nevada came out here.
When I was living in Cali, no swear to fucking God, I heard this guy at a party that I was at. He's like, my man, he came from Chico, California. He goes to Chico State. You don't understand. I laugh because of what? That's a white boy shit. I don't know no black person that says that shit. Because again, I'm in the military, so I'm hanging around a bunch of white people. That's just the breaks. But like when I heard that shit,
UC Santa Barbara, and
he said Chico, California, going to Chico State. I hollered. I was like, man.
I always wanted to know where snow roaches came from, and they clearly come.
This man said
when he said Scottsdale,
Arizona.
He's like, he from Scottsdale, Arizona. He's like, you're not gonna sing from fucking bullshit, man. He said, you sing. You're gonna sing like a bird. Hey, you want to do a line of cocaine? No way, man. Yeah.
It is the most rainbow coalition set of friends that again speaks to the realism of this movie because when you get a group of friends like that, I was like that's very realistic. Just a random group of friends.
The shit that you know is real.
Chris, the best part was the I would say the Middle Eastern dude with the curly hair and the big ass beard, smoking again the fattest blunt ever. I like that he grabs him by the shoulder and he's just like. He's trying to get him comfortable, so he's like shaking him up a little bit, and he's like,
"Come on, man."
He's like, "Come on, man, you sing, just sing." The fact that he is like the most calm out of everybody else freaking out, I'm like, you know what? I'm more scared of you. I'm more scared of you than everybody else in this room.
Because this boy is snorting coke already, so you know he's on edge. His other boy's like, "Hey, you gonna fucking sing? Come on, man, you gonna fucking sing?" You know.
Hold on. Then not to mention the other guy, like the dude that was snorting coke. His buddy came in through the room and said,
"He's like, yeah."
He comes in and he goes, "Guys, everybody, stay in this room. Stay in this room." He says, "They're gonna kill that guy in there." That chick's boyfriend is pissed. It's like,
now, what happened?
Wait, hold on. He's like, other dude was like, "Hey, look, man, I've been praying for a fight. I woke up this morning praying that I would see a fight today. And like, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna fucking get one. I'm gonna get a fight." Now, that's the scene that you were about to bring up. D. Go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. No. Go ahead, Yaris. Tell us how that happened.
Okay, so what happens is they're at the party. Seth. What was Seth doing in the middle of all this? Hey, you're going to sing? Are you going to sing? I'm snorting cocaine. You want to do a line of cocaine when all that shit's going on? Seth is in the middle of the living room on the dance floor dancing with a chick to Biggie's Big Papa.
Well, you remember, he was in the middle of the dance thing and dancing to some random fucking
song. Random chick came up to him and just starts dancing.
Dancing to the fucking 2s and 5s.
Legit just dancing.
That's how it always happens. Too.
Dancing to freaking Big Papa.
That's how it always happens.
Straddling his ass on his leg.
Yeah. It was it was actually Ashanti's. Oh baby. It was for me.
Oh, that's
those are the best type of dances. And when old girl that says, "Yeah, I'm done dancing,"
yeah, she just said, "Thanks. Like you dance nice. Thank you." I love how Seth can awkwardly dance on camera, like on command.
Yeah,
he just does it so awkward.
Yeah,
and seeing him dance to Biggie, Big Papa, is hilarious.
Yo, what made me die was what really had me going though was the fact that he was just coming off the dance floor, feeling good about himself. We all been in that position. Oh man, we just had pretty girl.
I think he was really more stunned with that. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? But it's that type of moment where you're trying to get grounded, trying to know what's going on in the moment. I'm sorry, what?
They were searching.
Needles on my pants.
Like they were searching for. They were still searching for the alcohol. They did not find anything yet, and then that's when he runs into those guys. He's like, "Hey, man, you did you cut yourself? Like you're bleeding."
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Like I didn't cut myself.
Do you remember that person in the movie theater that was like, "Ew!"
Yep.
Like they already knew what happened.
Everybody already knew what it was. It was like, dude, I didn't cut myself. Why would I be bleeding? What the? Wait, were you just dancing with some chick in there? Yeah, I was. So what? It's blood, dude.
No. Again, he did the white boy shit. He touched it with 2 fingers.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. He touched it and he goes, no, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I was doing it. He's like, it's blood, dude. He's rubbing it on the other guy. It's fucking blood. So why would oh God.
He used his leg as a fucking tampon.
So D, what happened to you?
Wait, did someone just fucking period on me? Like,
did that happen to you? Yes, it did. It happened on my.
He's like, yo, bring Scott over here. Hey, Scott, this guy's got fucking period blood on his pants. I said, holy shit, man, it's a fucking mangina, man. He's like, hold on, let me take a picture of that.
It happened to me. And I didn't know it until I went to the bathroom a little bit later. Like I don't know if it came from her sitting on my lap or her grinding on me. I have no idea. But on the bottom of my long 5X white tee,
the year of tall tea.
It was like on the bottom part right here, and some nasty asshole from Upper Marlboro did that. I don't know if she's from Upper Marlboro, but I'm just going to guess the school that I hate. You went to Friendly. So that's that. I don't know where she went to. I don't know who she is. We'll never know. This happened in 2006.
So what you're saying is Friendly High School catching strays tonight. Gotcha.
I'm just saying. I'm having a good time listening to Laffy Taffy like everybody else. Next thing I know... Now, 2 things, Harris. 2 things, not 2 things. Number 1, it's period blood, nigga. Chill.
Smells like pennies.
Show's over. Show is over.
I like that both me and D threw our shit in unison.
No. I admit that. I admit that. No, cut it all off. Show's over. We're done. We're done with this shit. Because you know what? You can't just.
3BG is now over. 3BG After Dark.
3BG After Dark. Welcome to midnight. 3BG.
God damn it! Now I gotta fucking get up and turn this shit on.
See, that was your dumb ass trying to follow suit my ass. I can't find mine. Shit. Well,
see this. No, so I'm sorry, gentlemen. This is why you be smart and just do a simple click like that.
Oh, so now we can all match and be gay wads about it. All right. No. Hey, the white people back.
It's the white people back. You know what? I'm mad we did not take the time to mention the clear party white people behind Chris.
But seriously, I like
no. And I say that, Chris, because real talk, that scene was not in the movie.
No.
Yeah, that wasn't in the movie. That had to be like on some.
That is like B-roll footage.
That is B-roll footage that got cut out.
What has me rolling is that when Seth goes to the garage, this guy sees all that beer in there. And I did not think that he would do this. He empties out a whole. I wouldn't understand.
He empties
I
out
got
all the
triggered.
bottles.
I was triggered by this. He literally dumped the big Sam's Club size Tide out in the sink. I'm like, ooh, that triggered me a little bit.
That triggered me too because of one main reason. Because D has done this trick with something else. There's going to be a whole lot of soap residue in that jar.
Yeah, you have to really clean that shit out thoroughly to get all the soap out.
You got hot water to live the shit out that thing, and then cold water that thing, and then hot water again.
You have to throw in as much boiling water and then cold water after the fact because it clearly tells you on the freaking container, do not empty it out and put something else in it.
You know, dude, you even try the trick of like you do with when you use soap in the sink in the kitchen and stuff, where you just fill water up and just let the thing just empty out all the fucking suds till there's no more suds.
That don't work.
That don't work at all.
That don't work either. But it doesn't matter. This dumbass dumps all the beer into both the Tide bottles. And D, is it a smart thing? No. But you know what? For the sake of the movie, yeah.
I mean, this is just straight comedy at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Because you emptied out beer bottles, a freaking keg and shit, you fill it up. Like, you fill it up completely. You fill up 2 Tide containers, like you said, the Sam's Club size containers of beer.
If you don't think about it, like, because again, I think that's the thing with movies, is like you suspend belief in certain situations because you just go with it. If you don't think about it too hard, you just laugh that he actually said, fuck it, I'm filling these shits up with beer. Yeah. Fuck these people at this party. I'm gonna go to this other party with these 2 jugs, and you're gonna deal.
I think the worst part about it is that the amount of time spent with him running around with those damn containers. That beer
had to be heavy.
No, not just heavy. Never mind that. Chris, how about the fact that the beer is no longer cold?
Oh,
that shit's lukewarm.
Very lukewarm.
Sudsy.
Lukewarm and sudsy as shit.
I've had lukewarm beer. Not the move.
It's not.
Not the move. Not the move.
It is never the move.
Actually, I take it a step further. Again, I said on the last podcast, I watched that Woodstock 99 doc. Them motherfuckers were in that hot ass weather drinking beer instead of water. $4 beer, $4 water, and you chose beer.
It was musty out there.
They didn't even bring any water.
And it was
no. That's the thing. The vendors were selling water and beer, and people would prefer to drink beer over water. I'm like,
they were selling water and beer, and nobody had a bar of Lever 2000 in that motherfucker, huh?
What?
All those
come on, no one
bodies.
No one comes. No, D. Nobody comes to Woodstock for the water.
That's what it was.
No, and it cuts to the lonely guy at the water stand going, nobody ever gets the water in Woodstock.
Nobody wants dead in the water in Woodstock.
Hold on. And then the worst part, I was like, wait a minute, dude. Like, remember they was like, you know, they had that big ass mud fight. D, that was shit. That was D. That was feces. And I'm just sitting there like, I am so sick of the musty community who got the nerve to shut down the Freaknik, but y'all talking, we bringing back Woodstock.
At least Freaknik black folks took a bird bath and got themselves clean. At least,
I'm just saying, man. At least at the Freaknik, I'm pretty sure one of the Migos was born. So at least.
Speaking of which, Evan singing is the funniest thing ever. These guys are so fucked up on the marijuana and coke. They don't give a fuck that he's singing horribly. They're just going along with it like, oh my god, this guy is singing.
What made it even better is he's not even saying words at this point. He's
so what you guys see? We know how your boy, who was that? Ice Fish?
Ice JJ Fish.
Ice JJ Fish. I fucked up his name. I didn't remember. I haven't heard him in a while.
Yeah, JJ Fish.
Yeah, I haven't heard in a while. But we said he got over because niggas was high and he couldn't stop laughing. That's how he got over. Because the singer like, oh, me. Niggas was like,
No, dude, the best one out of everybody in that room was your boy. Did one line of coke.
whoa, whoa. Nah, my boy the white. Just he was feeling it. He was just rocking his head like, yeah, nigga, that's the line right there.
I tell you what, the best thing to ever do, I think we've all experienced it. You ever at a party, you hear a song, you don't know half the lyrics to the song, but you just jam it out. Imagine
that's what that was.
Now, imagine somebody hits stop on it and you're still jamming out to it, singing the lyrics, and it's just incomprehensible shit coming out your mouth. You don't know. That's a Bone Thugs and Harmony song right there. You ask me to sing the first of the month, I'm like, I don't know the song. I don't know the lyrics.
Chris, you want to know something funny? Bunch of high niggas walking out of a movie theater. Bow tie Billy. Look. You try.
Swear to God, man, that's like drunken karaoke. Actually, spoilers. Me and Eris, the certain movie that came out with the karaoke. I think me and Eris hollered laughing because that's like accurate as shit. When you go to any karaoke and there's alcohol involved, everybody's just singing shit, and you don't know half the lyrics, even with the lyrics right there in front of your goddamn face.
When you sing, like when you're drunk and you're singing karaoke, you have to literally scream the lyrics at this point.
It's like,
that's what everybody does. Like, they don't sing, they yell the lyrics.
It's like dude in Rush Hour 2. Oh, ever.
My man was butchering. Don't stop,
to the full don't stop. To the full don't stop. Like, that is the most racist joke ever, and yet it's fucking hilarious.
Yo, for me, me and my boy Tommy, we were singing "My Body" by Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, and Johnny Gill. Do you want to know some of the best karaoke in the world?
In the middle of the
no. That's how it was.
9110024.
No, I'm gonna show you how it literally was. I like get it to you in the middle. Come on, D.
9110024. That is the only part of the lyrics to that song every black person knows, and they jump
now
in.
With all that crap going on. I can say this. D finally shows up in the movie. Fight!
Funniest shit ever when Seth meets the dude.
That was always me. Ask anybody in Crossland. D, fight!
When Seth meets the dude, he's like, "Is that my girl's period blown in there? We're blood brothers."
This is we're blood brothers. That was a rap. With
his eyes wide, and he said,
I
don't know. No,
this is my only problem.
I really don't know.
What did he think was going to happen?
I really don't know. No, real talk, guys. I don't know what's more awkward in that scene. Seth saying we're blood brothers, or Evan unintentionally punching Becca in the right tit.
Yeah.
I think that was the best part.
Evan punching Becca in the tit is the equivalent of like you just, because again, you're nervous around chicks as a teenager, you say the wrong thing, and it's that nervous, like awkward, like stare of like, my bad, I should have said that. My bad.
Let's be real. Let's be real, man. We all know that scene with Seth and how he interacted with Becca. Dude, you were literally burying yourself in the friend zone section.
Yeah.
I mean, we all were, because again, you're nervous around a chick. You don't know how to talk. That's why I was like, I remember some chick on Twitter a couple of days ago asked, "Do guys get nervous around women?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like,
we get nervous. Yeah. We get nervous because we don't want to say stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what? And I think because,
Homer Simpson, don't say nothing stupid. Don't say nothing stupid.
I got 4 dicks. Now, see, I knew it.
Only two things are going to go crazy. Two things are going to happen from this. Two things are going to happen from this. Either she is going to laugh her fucking ass off, or she's going to be completely.
Oh, you're disgusted. So funny.
Listen, she'll either laugh. Like, she'll either laugh her ass off and want to bone me just off of general principle alone, or she'll be completely disgusted and never want to talk to me again. It's a 50-50 complete mix-up.
I have to say, early 2000s, yeah, her pussy would just dry up.
And I keep on telling this to girls. I keep on telling this to women. The reason why men don't want to say nothing stupid around you or don't want to be themselves is because it's an enticing sound that we want to get to. So we're going to try everything at our damnedest.
Like me, like I'll say something, like you give me a subject, I could say something funny that'll work. Otherwise, it's the awkward jokes, and it's like 50-50 on whether the chick's going to get it or she won't get it.
All I say is, man, be yourself. Be yourself. That's all I can say. Be yourself. Don't be out here saying that you the man. Don't be out here acting like you big and bad. Don't be out here, starting fights and talking about somebody's mama and calling them out on the podcast. Don't be out here just starting shit and all of a sudden the girl comes out of hiding talking about you and got a baby by him and you going against it and she's actually a single mother and you will tell everybody that not to fuck single mom. Look, don't start none of that in your life is what I'm trying to say.
Be yourself, and then all of a sudden you find out, you have her bent over, grabbing her by the head, and said, "You're gonna be my wife," and then
let me point out something.
He just had a look of like, "What?"
I want to point out, gentlemen, I want to point out something before we end up forgetting this moment. Your boy Mark, when he tosses old boy out of his house, he's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" He tosses him outside. He's like, "Hey, don't be such a dick, man." He gets tossed outside, and he goes when he tries to fight him. My man took one good swing, actually hit him. He goes, "Mark, I am so sorry, man. I'm so sorry." Tiger got out of the cage. Right?
Mark did a line of coke because he took that punch like a champ.
Oh, he ate that.
Fuck.
He ate that. He definitely ate that.
And then I like it because you saw him later on when he tried to fight Seth. A dude came in front of him. He straight up headbutted him like it was nothing.
Oh, and I like how dude was like, "You motherfucker," and it just starts to fight. And I was like, "Wow!" So Seth ever got it that clean. And
I like how that when one of the cokeheads started fighting that big guy, and the big guy was just crushing.
And then the girlfriend came out of nowhere. "You motherfucking right to tell him.
You humiliated me.
You used my leg as a tampon." He's like, "I'm calling the cops. Clark, hide the drugs."
No, he says, "Mark, I called the cops. You should hide your gun."
Meanwhile, Fogel and the cops, their misadventures. I like how they're at the bar. Again, a hobo was drunk off his ass, and he was like, all of a sudden, he's like, "All right, McLovin, stop him." And he's like, "I don't know how to do this."
I like how he tackled him. He just fell on the ground.
No, he didn't even. No, first of all, he didn't tackle him. Like he just grabbed, he grabbed Fogel and pushed him into that freaking door. He tries to go around the other way, slips on a freaking banana peel or something.
No, it was a wet floor. It
was a wet floor. He just slipped and bust his ass. In come the cops. McLovin, nice. I'm buying you a beer, McLovin.
And then breaks out Dean Harris.
No, wait, real quick. McLovin literally act like every other person who knew.
It was nothing.
No. They literally act like every other person that bullshits. He's like, he just came right at me, man. I just had to take him down.
I love it because then all of a sudden, because Dean Harris at that point, because it's like, man, you don't want to meet a girl here, man. You don't want to meet a girl.
You don't want to meet a girl here.
The worst place.
You gotta go. You gotta go somewhere. Like a spin class or some shit.
Pottery bar.
Somewhere unassuming. You know what I mean? So they can feel like they're safe and you're safe.
Hey, the nigga version of it is you gotta meet a nice girl, nice church loving girl at church
or something. You gotta go somewhere nice, man, like a church, man. Go to a PTA meeting. Nigga, that's where all the big booty mamas be at, nigga.
Nah, you go. No, go ahead and take the Eddie Murphy line from Coming to America. So, nah, you don't want to meet him at a club, man. Listen. You want to meet him at a library. Library's good. Church, good place to meet a good girl.
Good, clean girl, nice clean girl.
No. This place I'm going over here tonight, the Black Expo, gonna be some fine women there. Good, clean girls. That's where I'm going. Shit.
Good, clean girl.
What is with older black men and saying clean in the way of not even clean in the way that you think it is? It's nice, clean,
The reason why back in the 20s and in the 30s, this is not D trying to be funny. Oh, a lot of our great grandmamas was
This is why I look at every dude that sits there and says, "Be like your grandmother." I'm like, your grandmother was a hoe.
Like, yo, in this case, like some of them was just nasty. Like, no. See, that's why she got 5, 6 kids anyway.
No way. Hey guys, that was the other place that you meet a nice girl, a pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch.
Hey, it's like that's how.
And I like how it just turned over there. It's like, yeah, I met my wife in the bar. This very same bar.
It was this bar.
Yeah, it was the very same bar. Yeah, we was right there. She took me in the back, and next thing you know, her lips was on the tip of my penis. And I love it. Oh, you don't gotta tell me that.
I just want to say for the record,
and then it becomes pure D and Eris. Go ahead.
Our wedding night, we had group sex. I wasn't involved. No, I wasn't.
Oh, was it?
He got cut.
She was amazing. You know what I'm saying? She was really amazing. And it was actually that moment I found out 24 months later that she was in fact a real whore.
Yeah, called her on the street. Yeah, we saw her on the street in the middle of her jaw. And so I'm just talking about you. Like, you loving. You was like, oh, hold on, oh my God, there's blood everywhere. Anyway, McLovin, if you.
So you play the whole mysterious role, don't you? That's what keeps the girls that's how you that's how you.
I'm sorry, Dad. Oh my
God. Like sit back up. There's so much blood.
Click.
He said that's how you're going through girls. Like it's not the going, it's the coming of the girls that I'm concerned with. Again, me and D. I get it.
I gotta be real. Eris and me and Eris, let's just be real, kidnapped the kid like they have. And he said that, keep the party going. This nigga's cool. This little nigga cool, man. He already took a tackle from a bum.
Can I point out something real quick?
We're drinking with an underage kid. Clearly, we should go to jail for this.
Can I point out something real quick? Gaddafi, to answer your question, who was the funnier cop duo? Officer Slater, his partner, or the cops from Players Club? Okay, that's kind of unfair because number one, it's very unfair because number one, the cops in Players Club didn't get not even half the amount of screen time as these guys did.
But to be fair, they did make the most of it when they were on screen.
They did. Chilly shit.
Like I have to imagine
it'll forever be like I will look at it, Chris, and I will say. Chilly shit. 1998 Phase on Love.
Like I have to imagine their dynamic was funny off screen and stuff. The conversations and stuff. Phase on Love being annoying to freaking what John Amos is scared. Both of their characters. You had to imagine dynamic had to be that hilarious.
Now, if you're talking about chemistry and all the rest of it, it's probably going to be Bill Hader and Seth Rogen because Seth Rogen is down for any silly shit, and Bill Hader is a straight up like season he was made to go on Saturday Night Live type of people. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you think he's at a 7 with his silliness? He could bring that up to a 10 and have a straight face while he's doing it. You know what I mean? So I think Bill and Seth had to be a little.
I think the funniest shit ever is them when McLovin and the officers cross paths with Seth and Evan when they're arguing because at this point, Evan tells Seth, "Hey, me and Fogel were roommates," and like
you fucking assholes are going to go to fucking Dartmouth without me. You just what you going to do.
That's when you realize Seth loves Evan.
And I love it. It is what it is. Yeah, it's when friends realize they love each other. And in the sad case of this, dude, he's moving away. I know.
I'm gonna before that scene, guys. It was the other scene where cops are just being some straight up nigga moment cops when they are shooting at a stop sign.
Man,
shot at the stop sign.
They shot at the stop sign, and then they decided to give Fogel the gun and say, "Empty the clip into the sign."
Yeah, motherfucker.
No. This is the best part. He didn't even get a chance to shoot it. He get a chance to shoot because why? The cop's siren going off. When you got cops going, oh shit, cops!
It's like, oh shit, we are the cops. Damn.
They literally bailed. They bailed. They jumped in the freaking car and haul ass.
No, but the fact that he hit Evan and you just
killed me was he broke out the breathalyzer and it was like, ooh, like, oh man, like that's a 6.5. What about you, McLovin?
Hey, yo, motherfuckers, yeah.
Keep in mind, guys, they still got the drunk guy in the back seat.
Yeah, you just see the old guy. You just straight up Bernie Lomax in the back.
Nah, but I mean, at that point though, like when that happens and stuff, after they hit Evan, they let the guy ends up escaping and stuff and bouncing and stuff. So I just like how, again, when we see people get hit by cars, something falls. Well, Evan's shoe didn't fall off, but that one at a time fucking things just
that shit
hits
just
the ground.
exploded.
Just hits on the ground. And I like how Hader goes up to it, hits him, is like, beer. All right, guys. IDs now.
No, spread your shit. Spread your shit.
I am the law. I am the law. And I like how Seth is going full on bad cop. So we got 11, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, good fun. Yeah.
It's no, it was the line. he's got a cigarette. He's smoking it, and he's going. Yeah, go ahead, McLovin. You can go and take a drag on that. Yep, go ahead. Nice and deep. You like Officer Slater and I, right, McLovin? Yeah, we like you too.
Yeah, we like you.
So here's what's about to happen. We're gonna arrest these guys.
Anytime a cop says, see, this is what's going to happen, two things are happening. You're going to jail, or B, something very illegal is about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, so here's what's about to happen. We're going to arrest these guys, and you're going to say that they hit our car.
All right.
Like, that it was in the fire or something, and they leaped at our car. Yeah, I can do that.
No, you know the best part? The best part of that? I would say this was me and Chris or any of us, any of the two of us. It was like, hey. He shines the light on him and goes, hey, you go out there, you check him out. Fuck that.
It's like, fuck that. It's like, you go out there.
All right, fine. We'll both go out there and check on him.
I like how when Fogel comes out the car and looks at who it is, again, Seth has the reaction like, the fuck?
No. Seth Rogen had the best line in that scene before they got out the car. I can't believe this is happening again. What are the odds?
Man.
Again. Real talk. When I heard that, you're a terrible cop. Just say it with a straight face.
No, but I like how at that point, that's when, during the midst of the confusion and stuff, Seth, Evan, and Fogel decided to just run off and dart it out and stuff. And they're like, the fuck? What the fuck? So,
and I love it because Seth Rogen,
he's gone.
You're fast.
Like how he threw up and he was like, hey, don't throw up.
Boys did a little bit of drinking tonight. No, we found these drinks. That's all. It's like, all right. Shh, spread your shit. Like pussies on the pavement, fellas. Let's go.
On the pavement.
Dude, I like how
on the pavement.
I like when they get onto the bus,
pussies on the pavement. I got to remember to use that.
Loaded gun, ready to go.
I like how when all three of them run away, they get on the bus. The old man is there drinking out of one of the ones that busted open. He's like, hey, McMuffin, you ain't tough with your two cop buddies there, are you?
He's like, hold your hand. Like, hey, hold your hands. What? I said hold your hands. Fucking hold my hand, man.
Then he takes the gold slick. It goes in the air, and no.
Oh, wait! Before the gold slick, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I got to go back. The best scene ever. They see Fogel get out the car. Everybody's like,
slow motion.
Fogel. Everything's in slow motion. Evan, just off of pure adrenaline, gets up and hauls ass.
In the most white boy run ever, like.
Dude, his
Terminator T-1000 run.
It was freaking teenage T-1000 run because he legit got up and ran. He ran away so quick. Yo, my favorite part was freaking Seth Rogen tries to catch him. He's running so fast. Seth freaking Evan freaking disappears into the shadows. He's like, fuck. He's like, hey, what happened? He's a freak. He's the fastest kid alive. It's all right. I'm gonna scare him. He's like, I'm gonna scare him out. He fires a gun in midair. It's like, yo, warn me the next time you do this shit.
Just to try to find him, it's like, you guys realize you have to kind of report when you shoot off your gun, right? All right, cool, fine. You know.
I mean, dude, Evan was legit gone in the shit.
Man, that man went into the shadows like a goddamn ninja, man. You know what had me rolling when they were on the bus though? When they finally get on the bus, I like how
I like the fact that the cops let the freaking bum out.
Yeah,
they let him go.
Yo, when Seth and the bum collide, I like how Seth was like, "Yo, back the fuck off." I was like, "Oh shit." What the and yet the bum fucked up damn Seth and shit because again the bum's all drunk and shit. The Ghost Slogger breaking. I was like, well, that's a shame.
Dude, the freaking Gold Slick vodka just shatters. I loved all the slow motion shots. He's like, hey, get off my bus or I'm calling the cops.
When they get to the party, though, that's where it's funny because the things that those guys wanted to do, like you see Seth, he's the life of the party and stuff because he got the alcohol and they're just laughing at I guess he's telling the story because I think they do like a mini montage.
Oh, yeah, it was like a super montage.
He's there explaining the blood on the thing and all the misadventures of them getting the alcohol and yada, yada, yada and stuff. And in his head, he's drunk and he wants to hook up with Jules and stuff. Clearly, Jules, I can't tell if she really likes Seth or she's just like, she thinks he's cool. But I think she does come out of her mouth and say, hey, I think you're cool. But like,
I mean, first of all, when he got so pissed drunk that he was hoping that she would already be drunk at this point. So when he actually tells her, he was like, "Hey, come on! Like, listen, I know it. Like, I know it's got a little bit of suds in it. It's a little bit soapy, but you can't really tell
because the alcohol.
Because of the alcohol, you're not gonna notice." So he said, "Come on! I know you drink. I know you've been drinking. I know you've definitely been drinking tonight." No, actually, I've just been hosting this. In fact, I didn't drink at all. In fact, I don't drink alcohol. Period. I just wanted you to get the alcohol. I mean, because, it's a party. I'm bringing guests. At that point, Seth's world literally collapsed on itself because he really thought that she'd be drunk and he could get her to, hook up with him because they'd both be drunk. So I do like the fact that he, like, it hit him so quick and so hard that he's slowly turning and she's going, Seth, are you crying? Like, no, I just got something in my eyes.
Like, oh my God.
Like, oh God, this is so embarrassing. Like, why? Like, what would me being drunk have to do with anything? Like, listen, Jules, you're awesome. You wouldn't get with me. I mean, come on, look at me. You really would not get with me. And she's like, well, I mean, not right now because you're drunk. And so I'm thinking, wait a minute. So, Seth, let me get this straight. So if you just stayed sober the whole freaking night, you would have been in there with Jules.
Midnight Flint. Which shows that Jules has morals, which is great. Because, most movies, they would have put the situation where the chick would have fucked Evan and it would have been like a funny kind of moment kind of thing.
I mean, he was really
I can see them doing that.
He was really banking on that idea of, oh my God, I was so fucked up. I shouldn't have fucked that guy. We could be that mistake.
The reason why it is really what it is, you know what it really is? Easy pussy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy pussy.
That's the mentality. That was the mentality back that point. Well, I mean, it's still to this day. I mean,
to this day, the reason why you still hear, unfortunately, the reason why you still hearing girls getting date raped is because of that crap.
Now, check this out, you guys. So right after he admits well, like, yeah, I do like you. I mean, like, Seth, you're not a bad guy at all. I mean, you know, you just drank bonk, straight headbutt. What the fuck?
Ow!
Lucky for her, look, lucky for her, she grew up in a house full of boys. She was used to that shit.
Rough housing.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
That's not even me being funny. Girls who grew up with a lot of boys in the house, y'all bitches can take a punch.
No, that wasn't even a punch. That was a straight falling head.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all can take battle damage and still be on the field. Is what I'm trying to say.
You know what's funny is that
it was interesting seeing battle damage Emma Stone.
Now Becca and Evan.
Oh, I was gonna bring that up, Chris. I was gonna say that was Seth's version of dealing with this situation. Evan, on the other hand, has something completely different. When he gets to the party, Becca's completely smashed. Her friend Gabby tells him, "Oh, like, look, she said something along the lines of, I would fully blow him right now."
Oh, she's white girl drunk.
And so she says, or so she tells, "Hey, look, go over there. I mean, hell, you can go get her right now." Seth, again, always thinking, but I mean, would I really want to try to take advantage of her in her drunken state? I mean, isn't that kind of unethical? Oh, no, not if you're drunk too.
And Seth proceeds to chug some rum that he has in his hands immediately before meeting Becca.
Oh my god! What she just did was she justified rape. You goddamn right she did.
It was consensual though because they both were willing participants.
I was gonna say not only that, they were both drunk as hell.
Here's the thing that kills me with that. I'm like, so you mean to tell me no rapist ever said try to use that excuse? Hey, I was drunk. I ain't know what happened either. Now you know I got this.
What I did like was how Evan tried.
I will say this.
What I did like was how Evan tried to prepare himself. He tried to psych himself up. He goes into the bathroom with a whole ass beer and vodka and goes, "All right, you can do this. Stay calm. She likes you. She wants to suck on your penis. Let's do this." It's a good thing.
Hey,
it's a good thing.
Hey,
it's the best thing.
Hey, Evan, don't worry. As a married man, you're going to be saying that all the time when you think your wife is mad at you.
I just like how the whole scenario of them in the bedroom resulted in Becca throwing up immediately.
Being the shitty one. But it also is something that is a good tale of drinking. And underage drinking and mixing that with sex is always a bad combination.
It's a horrible combination.
It's a horrible
Again, those teen comedies of the 80s and 90s make it seem all whimsical and funny and stuff. Yeah, but it's like, no, it ain't funny.
It's complete bullshit.
So we're grown ass men. Real talk. If you're fucking and you're a little bit more than tipsy, it ain't fun. If you're
even just a notch above buzzed, don't come at me.
Pause for a second. You tell that to the women on brunch, the mimosas.
No, Chris.
Just saying.
No, Chris. That's Chris. First of all, Chris. That's after the fact.
Okay.
That's different. We're talking about. See, those are grown ass women. What we got right at is Becca.
Yeah,
it's Friday night.
Fucking drunk right now. Remember, she's using "fuck me, Bobby" language. I want to suck your cock.
Hey, what you doing?
I got the wings of a spider monkey.
No, D. Becca coined the phrase that I wish became a real thing like a real thing after this movie came out. She says, "This is going to be the most amazing blow J I've ever given you."
How did that not?
I am mad at
how are we not hearing that in porn?
Exactly. It didn't even become a thing in porn. It's not even a thing in porn.
That's not a line they use?
Freaking blow J.
Blow J. Wow. You know what, white people, genocide and funny cuss words. You nail it.
I think we also have to point out, so Fogel gets lucky with
I was about to bring
yeah.
I was just about to bring up Fogel.
Remember the movie theater happened?
Fogel sees the girl He sees a girl that he was eyeing on that whole time. My man was on his mission, and he takes a sip of beer, walks to the middle of the dance floor. He legit does probably the one thing that both Seth and Evan don't do,
which is the initiative and just did it.
No, which is just great. He just like, how do you get a chick? Just approach her.
Yep.
He straight up approached her and said, "Hey, Fogel, sup?
Let's dance."
And he just straight danced with her. She's feeling like, oh shit, I like this.
The reason why, and here's the thing that is the thing like a lot of guys have always do, and they mess up. Even the guys with a lot of this mess up. Women like confidence. They do. Even and the reason why guys rag on guys with a lot of confidence and girls like, well, he got a lot of confidence. No, he's a douche. Douches are guys with a
big
lot
difference.
of confidence. Those motherfuckers think they can pull every girl in the room, and that's way worse from, hey, ladies.
It can also put out something else that out of everybody, like out of everything that's happening, freaking Fogel is getting the girl that he wanted since the beginning of this movie. Seth is legit making friends at this party.
Yep.
How does he make friends, dude? How does he make friends? Easy. You tell them about the crazy ass. Like you tell them the story of the crazy bullshit that you went through to get the freaking booze.
Yeah, I mean that's the way you do it.
What you find out is, and this is where I kind of connect to it now. Is this? You find out that you're great on your own.
Yeah, all three of them.
You know that you don't need to be with nobody else. That you don't like. I was always around friends, and I was always afraid of being without friends. Which I swear to God, I learned all this in high school. So when Eris left me, nigga, to go to Japan, it was so easy for me. It was so easy for me.
It's like, whatever will I do?
Breath is like all I did was take a deep breath and say, go to Japan. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of PG. D, but I know it was all about the hood. Fuck this place.
Meanwhile, me, a sophisticated guy. Oh no. Anyways.
You know what? Chris, number one, D, thank you for listen. I appreciate you feeling the way you felt. Chris, you ain't shit, but I respect it.
No, it's like, hey, I was like, that nigga will be back. He'll be back.
See, that's the thing that got me.
Now hold on. Really... Now hold on. Wait, Chris, hold on, D. See, he says that. I'm on year 7, and Chris is going.
He'll be back.
Chris is
back.
Going, he might. He might.
No. There was no might. I'm like, I was standing firm in my like, he'll be back. They always come back.
Yeah. He was like this. They'll be like, he'll be back. Need me to do that for you, Chris? Thank you. He'll be back. He'll always back. Bring out that damn content. That nigga sweating.
Hey, as soon as Eris mentioned the Olympics and him coming back, I was like,
both of you Negroes was like,
well, I don't owe you money. You know you didn't make a bet for me with that, Chris. I did it.
I didn't? Damn.
Like, please tell me you two made a bet that I would be back when the Olympics was announced.
No, we did not. No, neither of us made
we did. We did.
No, see, because that would have been hilarious if you did. They're like, all right, the Olympics is going on. Shit's about to get really expensive in Japan.
Real talk.
What's the bet that Eris is going to come back before the Olympics?
Real talk.
What's the over and under?
The whole thing was really Eris was going to be back and be back for a year and go back. What he didn't see was COVID drop kicking everybody in the fucking kneecaps.
Absolutely.
So look, at the most, real talk, Eris, at the very most, 2022 was when I thought you was officially, well, I'm off back to the West Coast, or, well, off to Japan, or, well, looks like I'm stuck in DC. Look, this is going to be one of them.
It's really looking a lot more like option 3, as much as I don't want to admit that.
And look. Give it up is for hoes that don't want to finish the dick.
Speaking of which, did you just love Fogel blind trying to get into the hole?
Yo, this is the thing that had me dying. The way it had me dying, no, I had everybody dying. Remember we was in the movie theater, Eris?
Mm-hmm.
And right was girls on top of Big Lovin'.
Yep. Me. No. Then when she pulls her head back and it's revealed to be McLovin, go ahead, D.
McLovin.
Nice.
All he just said was McLovin, and everybody in the theater was cracking up.
Boy, because I was, for whatever reason, at that point in the movie, I was living vicariously through McLovin at that point, and I was like, yeah.
McLovin got the hot ass chick. He was trying to get it in. He finally got it in. Didn't even get one stroke in before fucking Stephen Hater got it.
It's in.
He's like, the other girl was just looking at him like.
I love the look. I love the look.
The best part was him going, "It's in. It's in. Holy shit! It's in." The door gets kicked in. I'm like, now,
what no dude would ever admit is there were McLovin in that one moment when they first had sex. Like,
there's a bunch of y'all niggas with tight t-shirts. Yeah, what y'all kings need to do is that did that.
I could say for a real hot second there. For a real hot second when he said, "Holy shit, it's in," bro. Just think about that for a minute. Like, really think about that for a second. McLovin Fogel is the only guy that legit got lucky out of all three of them that night.
That's what usually happens.
Matter of fact, hold on.
That's what usually happens.
No, and I'm gonna say this. I'm also gonna say this, Chris. Guys, I'm really gonna say this. The moment he said it's in, oh my god, it's in, his virginity's gone.
Yeah,
evaporated.
Well, you
passed. Well, no, once you officially passed the threshold of the vaginal ring, your virginity is gone.
Then you get
That's
that
what
one.
I always say. And here's my friend. No, you gotta come inside of it. Like
I was about to say that too. You get that one nigga that want to fucking undermine your achievement. Be like, nah, nigga, you didn't get 5 strokes in. You didn't get 5 strokes in. So ergo, that's not fucking. You didn't lose your virginity. I'm like.
You know what? I never understood the whole, let me just put the tip in and the girl gets pregnant. I never understood that until I really understood it. Where, that means y'all still had sex. I thought it was literally, boop.
Let me tell you something. There is something to be said. I never hung around asshole dudes like this where I've heard, like, you always get that one asshole dude that'll be like, oh, how many girls you had sex with? 1. Nah, man, it ain't enough. I'm like, so those type of dudes, they'll move the goalposts constantly to undermine you, what you are.
Bro, you can say 9 and they'll still say that's not enough.
Yeah, it's like you're moving the goalposts and shit because it's like, look, I didn't lose my virginity in high school. It's just because I'm a teenager. I don't know what the fuck I want in my life at the time and stuff. You like girls, but you don't like your head's just not there, hyper focused on that.
I mean, and even if you did have that moment, even if you did get lucky enough to even get to that point, there is a high chance, a high probability that you would have the kid and play moment where kid broke out the old expired condom in front of one Tisha Campbell.
Yeah, and it just didn't happen.
And then at that point, hold on. Not only did it not happen, but 2 things was about to go down. See, she was willing to go down if the condom was straight, but then you decide, hey, have you ever considered? No, I've never considered that. And no, I don't do this. And no, I don't do the sponges and none of that shit either. I'm like, okay, so I guess I guess I'll just walk you home or something.
Well, I guess you can open your palms and I can masturbate inside of them. Nothing else is going to happen today. I guess it's been a great evening.
I think
great evening.
I feel the best scene ever is in the wood where that black chick was like, "That's what it looks like." Fucking hilarious. Because I have to imagine. You're a chick, you see a penis for the first time, you're like, that's what it looks like? That's it? All right, I guess.
Let me tell you something, man. Ain't nothing like losing your virginity and both people are wearing t-shirts. Anyway,
Yep.
The ghetto.
One more, one other thing, guys. Just so you know that Jules was definitely in the Seth. Remember when he went in for the kiss before he headbutted her?
Like, whoa, what are you doing?
She goes, whoa, wow. Listen, I would prefer if we did that at some other time.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you didn't smell like my fucking uncle right now.
So there is no other
There is
time.
something to be said about like standards, and Jules has standards. It's like, nah, this ain't the right.
But that goes into how Seth is. She's down to fuck. I got the booze. Her vagina is wide open.
Meanwhile, in the reality, when you think back to that scene, he had a point in the fact of she could have called her brother, but she went to me, which means she did have an interest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he completely missed that part of. He completely missed the boat.
He went 0 to 100 with it instead of going to like 30 or 50.
I got it for you. Teenage boys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, let me make it very clear. A teenager usually, and if you are a teenager listening to this, you would get a girl to offer you close to sexual things 3 times in your life, and it will go.
And there's nothing wrong with that, because don't let the media dictate that.
There's nothing wrong with it. But let me tell you this. Let me look. Hey, Deshaun, look at me. Let me tell you this though. It ain't gonna happen again. I know Erica's gone, bruh. That moment is done.
You get
moved on. She moved on.
Here's the thing.
Let you go on now.
When you hit college though, and you're around adults, women will give you more than one shot because they know, hey, the first time. That's a mulligan. It's gonna go over your head because hey, especially if she knows you're very respectful. This
usually goes for the girls who are shooting the shots. And when I say shooting the shots, I mean literally you're the one that's like, so you trying to go somewhere tomorrow? Like those girls that like that are straight up like nudging you.
Yeah, it's like this way.
Hey, speaking of giving a shot, the part where Evan is attempting to have sex with Becca. Now, keep in mind, Becca is pretty much, she has control of everything that's going on right now. Evan is completely drunk off his ass, and even he's going, oh my god,
beautiful.
He's like, oh my god, I'm Jesus, like I am so drunk, I can't even process this. This is not going nowhere near how I originally envisioned or planned. Becca hits him with the mood killer. I just don't understand why you gotta be such a little bitch about it. Did you just call me a bitch?
Excuse the fuck out of me?
Has that ever happened to you? No girl has ever called me a bitch in that regard. If it happens to you right during sex, good luck, sir. I don't know how you get out of that situation.
When she said, yeah, a scared little.
I've been called a faggot by a girl, but karma quickly got her. I think she got knocked over and fell down some stairs or some shit. Something stupid happened.
I'm assuming this woman was. Before I say this is no offense to any black woman, but she black that she called you a faggot. Okay, that's true. Yeah.
I did that because 2 things. Chris knows my love of the black woman, and number 2. Chris, this will look like I really party out in Virginia or Montgomery County.
Hey, look. Black women will call you a faggot and have you question your life. Damn. Am I a faggot? Like, damn.
It's the
maybe I do like
Chris.
That.
Hey, Chris.
Exactly.
Hey, Chris. No, Chris.
Think about it.
Chris, that happens and you get hit with the TikTok video. Oh my Lord. Start playing that song.
I know, really, man. Like, hey,
no. At that point, you're over here at Lookout Point. You're at the wharf looking over
I'm like
the ocean.
I'm like Pablo Escobar. I'm staring off at fucking Haynes Point with my arm behind my back, just questioning life. Like damn, am I a faggot?
You're just staring off into the distance. You just you're looking at that shit, bro. You're sitting in front of a fireplace with your freaking books behind you and shit. You're like really trying to process what just took place.
Aaron. A full 96 hours later. Hello? What you doing? What you mean you ain't a faggot? Nigga, I said that 4 days ago.
Get
over it. You must be because you still thinking about it.
D, listen. Your favorite part, going back to the movie, when Fogel, when the camera reveals it's Fogel that's literally in there, she takes his hand and starts sucking on his finger, and he has the entire theater laughing when he says, "I got a boner."
No. Our boy Bird is crying at this point because he says this. And
no, he goes, do you have a condom? Yeah. And lube.
And when he said that, Bird is hunched over. Our boy Bird is bigger, actually. He actually wider than me. This nigga is just like, he's like crying. The spirit has left him.
I think that's why I love this movie, because it's just that internal monologue. You think back to your teenage years. That's exactly, if we were ever in that scenario, losing our virginity, we would actually, maybe we wouldn't say it, but we're thinking it.
Like, this is a more realistic scenario than than American Pie could.
Like, you're thinking these moments and stuff. I think that's what had me rolling. It's like, I think back to my teenage years. I'm like, yeah, those. And I'm like, I'm not looking at it on some, it's awkward. It's like, no, this movie nails. Like, that's what you think of a teenager.
Yeah, this is what is more than likely to happen.
Yeah, it's just, this is what you're thinking. And I think that's that whole scenario when he sat there, she licked his finger. It's like, yep, I have been in that scenario. And I didn't say it, but I was like, hey.
Like, she's about to do it. And I'm like, no, see, Chris, Chris right here, this is what's going through my mind as she's doing at the my finger. I'm like, and she is practicing.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, and we are in. I'm like, no, D. It's more of, all right. She still got her warm ups on. I see.
Nah. Actually, in my head, 20 years.
Shut up.
Yeah, thank you. You get exactly what I meant.
Actually,
just wearing the pants, doing the jumpers.
Yep.
young Chris, 21 years old when that happened. I'm like, keep going, you dirty hoe.
I could so imagine 21 years old Chris saying that.
And him saying the same.
Like, you.
Then it gets me. Like I said,
like that shit from fucking Blazing Saddles. Like, you dirty
bitch.
Wow, bitch.
Wow, bitch. Like, it still kills me. Your boy Evan. Oh, you're just so beautiful.
I'm like, Evan at this point, he is done.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm like Becca though. Like, when you throw up, your sense is just snapping me like, get blah blah blah, because it's like you sober up immediately when you throw up. I threw up one time because it's like boom.
Because the main part of the alcohol at this point is out of your system, and you just got the lingering shit that's like hanging on to your stomach lining.
Oh, it's like, oh Jesus!
Part of liquor.
Yeah,
it's like decisions were made.
The actual liquor is out of your system, but the shitty part of liquor is still in your system.
The shame of liquor.
The shame of it.
It's still.
I said, it sticks to your stomach lining. Because if you had no food and just drank alcohol that whole time, you are done.
Nigga, the thing that killed me though
now
was your boy when the cops got in there. And
no, it's the cops.
They probably said, when he said it there, he was like, look, my loving. We know.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
No. It was actually before that. First of all, I want to point out again the bromance. Even though they had their fight and said that you bailed on me, yada, 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 Seth, again, finds a very drunk Evan, which I'm still amazed. Yo, Evan, how the hell did you get your clothes back on, dude? Second, if you were that drunk, how the fuck did you get fully clothed again? And I felt bad for Evan because he's laying there with his drunk friend who's already passed out, Maroki, going, Maroki, life is bullshit. He's already like damn near passed out. Seth comes down, sobered up real quick, and goes, yo, Evan, wake up. Wake the fuck up. The cops are here. We got to get out of here, man.
The officer and the gentleman picked his boy up.
I mean, he did the noble thing.
He did
That's
the
what
noble thing.
I would look. I can do that for you. I can do that for Chris. I'll do it for Eris. I know neither of y'all can do it for me. I'm too fucking fat.
I'll do it for you, sir. I've picked up big women before. It's good.
Number one. No, Chris. Before you even say before you say your piece, I'm gonna be the pragmatic one. All right, look. Somebody give me a wheelbarrow.
I'll do it for D. You know, you'd be on my back, but that's what's happening.
Okay, first off, see, Chris is a true friend. Fuck you, Eris.
First of all,
No, Eris just look at me and be like, all right, Chris, you got the leg, I got the arm, let's go.
No, sir. You gotta break out a dolly, a wheelbarrow.
No, D, you listen to me right now. When I said somebody, I said, look, somebody give me a
Eris
wheelbarrow.
has you looking like this on the fucking wheelbarrow.
Exactly. I will take you out dignified, okay?
I don't want to go home.
Like I said,
just the women.
Like I said, D, I will put you in a wheelbarrow and you will go out dignified. Why? Because why am I gonna try? Look at me, man. I'm like half the size of you, okay?
No.
I'm half your like. First of all, no, seriously, seriously, no, and I say that because I'm half your size. Number one, I am not gonna hurt myself. Number two, in the words of Samuel Jackson in The Hateful Eight, nigga, I don't want to work that hard.
Yo, I can only imagine it because Chris, you mentioned blazing sandals. Now I just see Chris, see Eris. I would go D, but as you see,
this one, I'm pointing at D. I'm pointing at D going, this one is a doozy.
Kiss him right in the forehead.
Don't like, and D is like, oh, fuck you, man. Here's me. Oh, don't worry, D. Everyone is equal in my eyes.
No, but heavy roll is that he hits Evan's head on the doorway.
We both hit the slide.
Me looking confused and Buzz like, the fuck is going on here?
Oh god. And like I say, it's sweet. This is what I mean by sweet, because it really comes full circle that Seth loves his best friend, loves Evan.
That's the night eating freaking pizza bites in sleeping bags. It's perfect. It's perfect. That's perfect. First of all, that's perfect drunk food because I've had pizza bites drunk before.
Yeah, pizza bagel bites. It is good drunk food. Hold on, before we get to that part, I do want to talk about the kick out, man. Come on, the kick out scene is literally like the highlight, the crown jewel of this moment.
Can you guys do me a favor?
Hold on, when the cops come in and they're telling everybody, all right, get out. He points at old boy who plays like the supporting best friend in Kick-Ass. He was in Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells him, he said, hey, look, man. He said, look, she's not interested, all right? Drop the crantini and move it. Beat it, sugar tits.
Crantini. Cram fucking teeny.
So
he just made fun of your manhood.
He's like, leave the booze and go. I assume you all have guns.
The long dick of the law is here.
To be fucked by the long dick of the law.
You know what? There's a lot of very toxic police behavior in this movie. Thank God it's a movie. That's all we can say.
Knock on wood, man. Shenanigans from the cops.
And also probably the best moment ever.
Cries in Black Lives Matter.
No, you said cries in Black Lives Matter. No. How about seeing Officer Slater, seeing Bill Hader dances in Fuck the Police.
Man.
Yeah.
Dude, all of us cracked up in the theater. You just heard that you hear that clear West Coast track play. Don't trust the police, no justice, no peace.
Fucking doing a white man crit walk.
My man was getting his dance on though.
I like how McLovin decides, in order to boost up his infamy, have the cops fake arrest him and stuff and get into the car. I think the best full circle moment is our boy Mr. Spitter spitting on the cops saying fucking pig, and Hader gave him that point like, and you about to know what a black man feels like. Blah, nigga.
One good hit. Nice mullet, asshole.
Bruh, in the mouth right here. Like, done.
Nah,
before that though, D, I know which part you're gonna say. As soon as McLovin is in there, cops kick in, Officer Slater goes, all right, everybody get out of here. McLovin! Bro, like what happened, man? Like you ran out on us, man. Like what? Like why'd you do that? I thought we were friends. Like, wait, hold up. Are you violating that girl? Are you violating that girl? Your penis?
That wasn't the part I was gonna bring up. I forgot about the violating.
You sit down. You sit the fuck down. It's like, Stevens, get in. Like, Michael's, get in here. He said McLovin was violating this chick with his penis. That's what he was doing. Like, wait, whoa. What are you, like, come here, man. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, man? Do you realize what you just done? You cock block McLovin. We're not supposed to be doing that, man. We're supposed to be guiding his cock, not blocking it.
I think the best part of this is when they're having that heart-to-heart with each other and they give themselves the hug and the same chick is looking at them like, the fuck? It just runs out.
And they're like, holy shit. It's like, holy shit, McLovin, were you just getting laid?
Nice.
No, the part that had me rolling was, the part that really, truly had me rolling. And remember in the movie theater, people were clapping because it was such a full circle moment. Was the second McLovin with the police
when they were in the squad car.
He was like, yeah, wait for me, babe. It went there. She's like this. He was gonna take me to Hawaii.
We were gonna go to Hawaii.
Everybody, Chris, when I say everybody in that movie theater was like, yeah.
Because number one,
because everything that McLovin said was gonna work actually worked.
Everybody, look how everybody was watching him getting carried out by both cops going, holy shit, McLovin's a badass. Like,
no. They said Fogel.
Sorry. Like, holy shit, Fogel's a badass.
Yeah, fuck this. Wait for me, babe.
He was like, Nicole, wait for me, babe. Wait for me on the outside.
I like how they get in the car and it's like, yeah, this shit's gonna get you laid, man. Totally get you laid.
Now going back to when they finally catch him in bed and they finally sit down, they're like, look, like McLovin, we're sorry, man. This has gone way too far. And listen, we know you're not 25. We're not idiots, McLovin. Look, when we saw you in the liquor store, I mean, we saw a little bit of ourselves, and we just wanted to prove to you that, hey, cops can have a good time. And I think we wanted to prove to ourselves that we could have a good time too. So, listen, it's any consolation. Puts his hand on his knee and says, I'm sorry I blocked your cock. Apology accepted.
I'm sorry I blocked your cock. I'm sorry I blocked it. You know what? I just realized something, guys. We have been on YouTube and we have said a lot of words.
I feel there's certain words in the African American vernacular that we just won't say. Cock is just. I feel that's just white people. They have a stake to claim on that.
No, that's theirs.
Because you will never hear a black. You tell a black woman cock, they're gonna look at you like fucking retarded or something. Like
what?
Black girls have a different definition of cock. See, here's the thing. Normal dicks you see, those is dicks. A cock, you know a cock when you see one.
Like if a chick, like I seen a chick literally, like when I I forgot who it was. I saw some chick tweet out, no bullshit, black chick. You remember Drago's son from Creed 2, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chick literally said when she saw the scene when he was working out and shit, doing the ropes and shit. Chick literally sat there and said, "I will suck the skin off that dude's dick." I was like, you know what? Only a black woman could say dick with conviction. Like
with conviction.
With conviction. I will suck the skin off the dick. Not cock, dick.
Yes.
White girls say cock.
Yes, they do. Cock. They do.
Like remember, like I said, that's part of a part of "fuck me, Bobby" speech. Fuck me, Bobby, pull your dick out, Bobby.
That's why I do not watch white people porn because
no. See, I would say it's the white. Like first of all, the white girls in porn who have done more than 20 black scenes. They're the ones that say dick with convention.
Yeah, like Janet Mason. Yeah, she says dick a lot.
Yep.
Brandy Love refuses to say dick. I don't know why. It's just
guys. Hey, so why does Sarah J keep on saying cock? Because her face is shaped like one. So look, the point is,
it's not like Sarah J's gonna pop up on 3BG.
I know another one.
Yes, has been.
I know another one. Shut up, both of you. Stop it.
I wish the Foot Clan sign would
stop it.
Up here.
Stop it right now. Damn it. Let me get my point across. First of all, with CN, like,
how the hell your shit eating the shape of your face?
First of
like
all,
O'Neal's.
First of all, another one who says it was straight up conviction is my girl Sierra West.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. So
that's because Brandy Love. Well, then again, we found out Brandy Love is MAGA, so of course she doesn't say dick. Makes sense.
I mean, now something.
But she says nigger all the time.
especially in those cop pornos.
Oh, of course she does.
Oh,
of course she does. B-roll, folks. B-roll.
B-roll. God. Wow.
But anyway,
thank you for that.
But anyways, the like cutting back to Seth and freaking Evan crashing in the basement. These two pull out the freaking sleeping bag.
Stop. I'm sorry. Real quick, I did hear Misty Stone in one movie when movie said the word cock. Here's me. Bitch, you didn't believe that.
I can feel the conviction in that, man.
No, call it what it was. It was a bad take that they forgot to cut out.
If Ferris was the director, he'd be like, "Oh, time out. Hey, cut. Misty, what the fuck was that? The fuck was that?"
Chris knows me. There you go.
Here's how it went. All right, stop. Hey, Misty, come in. Is that how you say that word? Oh, the white guys like when you say it like, okay, never mind. She got it. Let's get roll camera. I'm sorry. Look. All right, 1, 2. You ready, Missy? Sorry for questioning you, baby. All right, action. Here's Eris on my shoulder. What happened? She the professional. She know what she doing.
That's exactly.
This is my first video. See, this is my first one time. So I'm making too much sound, man. Shut the fuck up.
I wrote the script for this, First script. Great.
Like Eric Chris, making too much sound, man. The boom mic's gonna pick us up.
Forgot Eris the sound guy. He really would be like, "Hey, shut the fuck up."
Eris would quickly and shake the boom mic just to make him shut the fuck up.
I'm like, yo, nigga, will you stop giving the editor like fucking work to do?
But Evan
got bad enough making the music louder than the moans.
But Evan and Seth's conversation is funny because it's drunken friends conversation, and I like how, like I said, it just ends with Seth just saying, "Boop boop."
Yep. He's like, when you went away to summer camp like a couple years ago, I missed you, man. And when I was there and you weren't there, I missed you too. I love you, man. I love you too. I have no shame in saying it. I love my best friend. I fucking love my best friend, man. I love you too. Why don't more best friends say that? How come I never tell them each other? Why don't we do that, man? Why? I'm like, yo, this is the most drunken best friend talk ever.
Golly.
I'm sorry.
There's so much wrong with this.
The aesthetics of the scene is just, to me, is just, again, the pizza bites just chilling off on the side during the combo.
Right there in the middle.
That is drunken, like you drunk, you didn't eat all the pizza bites. It's just sitting there because you're not finished it and y'all just laying there, just absorbing everything that's happening. So it's just perfect. And then I pull a Seth when he wakes up next morning. What the fuck? That is like, where the fuck am I?
No. And realizing what happened, you remember like probably the last hour before you passed out. That's the only thing you remember. The last hour before passing out. At that point, he sobers up and he goes, "All right, shit, you want to go to the mall? I need a new comforter and stuff." Yeah. Well, I guess we could do that. Your mom's got huge tits. All right,
let's go. Also, I like how the subplot of Seth getting his car towed doesn't even get resolved.
It never got resolved.
It's not even a nitpick. It's just funny to me. Seth's car get towed and it's like, nothing. I mean, it was a piece of shit Geo, so.
Bear in mind, this was like in the span of what, the last 9 days. No, not even 2 days. Like
not 2 days.
It was like the last 12 hours.
Yeah, 12 hours. So it's like,
was literally 12
I'm thinking
hours.
the days before. I'm thinking like the day or two before.
Nah, this is like 12 hours.
The day that he was supposed to go get the alcohol, his car was towed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and this was all in the span of literally a day.
Yeah. No, it's not. I'm not nitpicking that. It's just funny that thing just like. And again, I think it's one of those situations where you don't think about it because like, it's irrelevant. It's just one of those things that happened in the movie, and that's it and stuff. So, yeah.
But prior to that, in that night, the cops again take Fogel to the freaking empty parking lot, and they're like, yeah, here's like, this is a signed statement saying that you are a witness to a crackhead who took our squad car and did God knows what with it. What was your name again? Fogel. Nah, fuck that. We're calling you McLovin.
I love that part.
Because I think, don't you remember everybody in the theater clapped at that part?
I think the whole the whole scene is funny because they're doing this and it's like, all right, we got to make it look like it's an accident. And whatever Hader was thinking about, his character was thinking about, he fucked up because he's like, oh shit, spun around, hit the side of the car on the lamppost, and the shit falls down. And I was like, well, shit.
My man gets out, of course, completely unscathed, saying, all right, let's do this.
Shoot it up.
They didn't even shoot it yet. First, they just covered it in beer and alcohol and then light it on fire. And then after they watched it burn, they're like, okay. This is when you know the director's like, no, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Right,
keep it rolling. So can we shoot at it? I don't know.
Can we?
Can you? They give him the gun. My man takes one shot, shoots out the window, goes, ha! Break yourself, fool!
Bah, 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 bah.
I remember the whole movie there to crack it up.
My man does the gangster shot, and I swear this shit needs to be a freaking GIF. Somebody needs to make a GIF file of him emptying the clip, going, tight.
Oh my god, man. But like when they get to the mall, so Becca and Jules are there because Becca threw up on Jules sheets and stuff, so they're getting new comforters and stuff there. Jules has a big ass black eye and stuff, and Seth is apologizing. Hey, I'm sorry for doing that. I didn't want to be sorry to be an asshole and all that stuff. He's like, oh, well, you know what you gotta do, right? You gotta buy me some,
She's like, you want to hey, Seth, do you want to buy me some cover up? Seeing how you are responsible for this.
Yeah, sure.
You are.
And then
that also meant come out and hang out with me, you dumbass.
I like how she did the eye thing, like, that means,
Yep. It's like, hey, do you want to, seeing how you are sober, does anybody remember anything? I love how both Evan and Becca don't remember anything.
And they go, and I think I like how the movie ends with like, well, Jules has a car, and then Evan has a car, and they just go their separate ways and stuff. And it's that like Evan is going down the escalator, and Seth is just sitting there, and it's like that goodbye. Like, I guess this is the end.
No, I do like when he says he's like, so I guess I'll call you, and like, yeah, I guess I can hit you up. I have your information.
Yeah, have your information. It's all good.
No, what about when they were in the clothing store, right? Yeah. And Seth's like, I just thought of something. I should actually buy like older looking clothes, because
they like that outfit.
They make me look more mature. So, the pants, they were like a little bit tighter. So I'm gonna get these. So he's trying on like the tightest pants in the store, and
I mean they hug his ass.
And
The
best part was like, I should wear them like this so that you could like, so that way the girls, they could see like the borders and the outline of my dick a little bit, and just from him saying, I'm like, dude, that's your angle. That's what you're going with, Chris. What do you see?
No, it was something else that's on the screen.
Oh. So yeah, he's like, they're like, oh man, whew, that was a crazy test. Oh shit. Like he's because I'm rocking the male camel toe there. I got like this whole thing going. It's like ball, dick, ball.
Wow.
God, man. Like I said, the ending for it was just kind of like very sweet and stuff. Just kind of like, I guess this is not the end, but just like, hey, we got our own lives ahead of us kind of thing, but we'll still be in contact. But like, it wasn't done in like a bittersweet thing. It was just like, hey, we got our lives.
It came off bittersweet to me. It came off bittersweet to me because eventually they're going to have to break up. They're going to have to go to college. They're going to have to be split from apart from each other.
I mean, they're clearly going to two separate colleges too.
I guess it's the thing of, are we still going to be friends because we're going to two different colleges kind of thing? Because sometimes in life you're lucky if you're still with the people that you hung out with in high school because y'all went y'all separate ways, unless you keep in contact with each other like that kind of thing and stuff. And I know that happens with some people, and then others it's like I mean, when you think about it, Seth, like seeing the both of them like split like that. I mean, that has definitely happened to like a number of best friends throughout high schools across the world.
Yeah.
They really are in fear of, holy shit, it's possible I can never see him again.
Well, I think that's the thing. Like, that happened with me when I joined the Air Force. I was like, fuck, am I still gonna be friends with everybody? Damn.
No. See. Here's the difference. Here's the reason why it hits us different, because the internet was there, but we didn't have social media like today.
No, not like today.
Not like today. If the social media of today existed back in like 2001, 2002, nigga, none of us would be tripping. Shit, we would still have friends from the motherfucker. Like Chris, you and I would still have friends from our high school that we never even talked to.
Yep.
Let's put it this way: the fact that they were tripping and MySpace was existing at the time tells you how it is. Also, did you like how Evan admitted that? Look, he said, "Look, Seth, I only asked for Fogel to be my roommate because I didn't want to. He was the only person I knew, and I didn't want to be roommates with some random stranger at college." And I'm like, it makes sense.
There we go.
Makes total sense.
Yep. I mean, but I like how, as big as this movie was, like opening weekend, it made like 12 million opening weekend.
Total? Like, what was that?
Well, no, 12 million just opening weekend. It just
no. I know. I'm talking about total though. This thing made stupid money.
170 million, 121 million domestic.
Yeah, $170 million against what? A $20 million? Against a $20 million budget.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's kind of funny that you can make the argument that Michael Cera at this point was already on rising stock. This was Jonah Hill's first big one.
Mm-hmm.
This was also, I don't know which came out first, this one or this one did. So at this point, Emma Stone, this was Emma Stone's first big one too, because right after that she did Zombieland, and that's really what took it off for her.
Yeah.
So it is kind of interesting that you found that you had all these fresh faces too. They were all fresh. You know what I mean? All of them outside of Michael Cera, who everybody knew who Michael Cera was. You know what I mean? But you had all these kids who were believable, and then like not only was it made by Seth Rogen, who was on the uprise himself as a writer and as an actor, then you look up and got Bill Hader while he's in the middle of being on Saturday Night Live, and he's writing for South Park at this time. So you got Bill Hader at a prime time too.
Yep. Hey guys, I wanted to ask you guys something. That last shot of the mall when like right before the credits started rolling
and the dicks rolled in.
No. Before that, when they were just showing the mall, were you like me and going, huh? So that place is closed down. That place is closed down. That's gone.
You ain't right. I wasn't paying attention enough to do that game, but you ain't right, and I should have, because one of them like that one.
I'm actually looking at the shot right now. One was like an Ashley Stewart. There's a Whitehall Company Jewelers. There was a random Auntie Anne's there.
I'm gonna let you know that Auntie Anne's is not there no more. It's some random Chinese shop.
No, my favorite though was the GameStop.
So here we have a relic that is called an Anne's.
GameStop not there. That GameStop not there no more. It's like a digital edge. They're about to close down too.
So I thought that this was I thought they shot this film like somewhere else, but it was primarily shot in LA.
Of course.
And the exterior shot of was actually the El Segundo High School.
Left my wallet in El Segundo.
And all the mall scenes, of course, this was actually the Fox Hills Mall.
Yep.
Which later then became the Westfield Colorado City Mall.
Been the Fox Hills Mall before.
And where was the other scene? Oh yeah, that scene where McLovin and the cops where they were doing donuts. That part in the parking lot.
Cal State, baby.
Yep, that was Northridge campus?
Yes, Cal State.
Cal State.
Yep.
Freaking CSU.
Yes, the U.
Don't do that for that.
So by the way, that liquor store where McLovin got ID'd, that was in Glendale.
That sounds about right.
And the bar where they went was I guess it was like a bar that was neighboring LAX.
Yeah, there's like, okay, so I flew through LAX before. There actually are bars like y'all remember bars. No, y'all remember Heat, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Where was it Lomac?
Yeah.
Lomac was drinking inside there. Yeah, that's right there, about like right next to the LAX, like right there. So that's pretty legit. The fact that they did multiple movies, they can film in there, no problem. That's like, that's kind of wild.
Oh, by the way, Brian says, he saw it opening weekend and thought they could never show this on TV. You would be surprised.
Yep.
Sir, you would be surprised.
I mean, cable's gotten lax.
No, not even just cable being lax. They definitely put out a heavily edited version of the movie, but Brian, let me tell you something. When they put Scarface on TV, all bets were off.
Scarface is so heavily edited, it is ridiculous.
They let I remember USA had the rights of Superbad, and they edited this junk. They didn't edit too down. It was a little bit raunchy for what it was. They blocked out crap, but still, you know what I mean? It was it was still edited the way they had to do. Come on, you can't say.
I mean, just like how Friday, where they shot additional scenes for the TV version. I wouldn't be surprised they did the same thing with this movie, because most movies do that, where they'll shoot additional scenes just for television.
Yeah, that makes sense and stuff.
Just to pad out the timing.
Yeah, so and like I said, I think D said it too. Like the dude that plays Fogel, he was only 17 when they made this movie.
Yeah, they were all technically young.
Yeah, it's just. Fogel, Mintz Platts, that's his Christopher Mintz Platts. He plays Fogel. His mom had to be on set when he did that sex scene.
That's funny.
So wait, I was living here. Oh man.
So, D, you remember when we saw all the freaking dick drawings at the end of the movie? So check this shit out. There is a actual book called Superbad, The Drawings, which came out a year after the movie was released. And they said this gift hardcover art book contains 82 of those drawings created by David Goldberg, who was Evan Goldberg's brother. It was Evan Goldberg's brother who drew all those pictures.
And ladies and gentlemen, you cannot get it because it's out of print.
Completely out of print. There has to be like a digital version somewhere.
I don't want the digital version.
I'm not saying that you want it, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure one does exist.
Dude, the fucking shit that one, the fucking
Tiananmen Square.
No, not that one. The dude, what's the fucking name of that movie where dude drops out of the fucking plane on the nuke?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, Strange Love. The Strange Love.
Yeah.
Done. Like, just to be able to draw that, it just the veins and the hair. I'm like, dear God.
Dude, the Wild West dick was funny. The cowboy
dick is funny. Yeah.
The cowboy dick was funny. The Mr. D one was. Oh, the Mr. T one was funny. Mr. D. You might as well call him Mr. D.
Oh, the fucking what's the shit with the dudes with the flag?
Oh, the Iwo Jima.
Iwo Jima.
Yep. The Iwo Jima one. That was a good one.
White boy shit.
That scene, I would say
It really is.
that scene from freaking Alien, the one where the one with the freaking alien pops out.
Small
of the
dick
chest.
come out of a big dick.
Yep, that was a good one.
Oh my god, this movie is great. Oh man, but
there was one other thing, guys. You know, at the beginning of the movie where you see both Michael Cera and Jonah Hill dancing in the opening credits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were trying to figure out. I think it was like the creators or whatever. They were trying to figure out, how do we open this? Like, what can we do for the opening credits? You know, they didn't want to make it like just boring or whatever with just the opening title cards. So they just put on some music, and both Jonah Hill and Michael Cera were just freestyle. So that whole thing that they were doing, all the dancing they were doing was completely improvised, on the spot dancing. They cut it up and threw it into the opening credits.
Of course they did. I mean, it looks like it. It's like straight up just improvised.
Random white people moving.
Random white people moving.
Again, dancing to the twos and fives.
D. Get something straight, man. Call it the correct term. It's mayonnaise dancing, all right?
Mayonnaise dancing. Yes, that's right. Oh my goodness. So there's a choice. Do we go for serious or do we go for something wacky?
Serious.
Because if we go for serious, more than likely it's going to be the classic Western, and the first real Western we have done since Blazing Saddles on the show. It'll be Tombstone, or yes.
No, let's go serious.
Yes!
Let's go serious and end on comedy. So yes, let's do Tombstone, because I can be your Huckleberry.
No, we'll do Tombstone, and then oh, Jesus. After Tombstone, we'll do the Payback podcast, because obviously the podcast says, hey, all three of you owe us one.
Yeah, because
looking at the camera.
Yo, I think I feel as though that Street Fighter I feel like the Street Fighter cartoon right now is like, see, y'all gonna do me, right? Y'all gonna get me before October stop, because I know October y'all do Halloween shit, and I know November y'all gonna be doing like Alien or some shit like that. Speaking of which, it might be Alien, but I know y'all might.
We might pull an audible and it'd be Lily Cat.
Ah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lily Cat did more than one thing.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Lily Cat, if anything, Lily Cat was the inspiration. Sorry, it got its inspiration from Alien, The Thing, and all those other great movies.
Oh, we can do that for BAM. No, I'm talking about for franchise. Come on, man.
For franchise? No. Franchise one. No.
Yeah. God, you startled me. And then even when I said, like, when we meet Street Fighter, I'm like, well, we haven't done the Legend of Chun-Li, but that's a whole different story. That's all. Do you want to talk about three black geeks walking around the block 4 more times before we look at that?
Nigga, we circle.
Much like Airborne, we're definitely going to be circling the block on that one.
It's like the scene from next Friday. Hey, come back here, man, because that African might have circled the block or something.
I mean, look. I think we definitely kick the tires way more with Legend of Chun-Li like we did Airborne, but we'll probably do it.
Nah, Airborne was different. Airborne, you had to browbeat me to this. Chris, this time you're going to have to say D. Act like that spinning bird kick wasn't even a thing. All right. So I need you to act like that.
My experience with that movie is, as I said before, being in a theater full of people, that because we all like Street Fighter, that's obviously why we were in that. That's the only reason why that movie opened #1 that weekend, as low as a fucking box office that it was. It opened #1 because I went into a packed theater for Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li, and I was shocked it was packed. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Shout out
to this movie.
Shout out to that one nigga who was standing taboo already before we even seen him in the movie. Shout out to that lame nigga.
Chris, you do realize that this movie was being released on the back of Street Fighter 4.
Exactly. Which that's the only reason why I made money, because Street Fighter 4, din. That is the.
Remember they tried to do like tie-ins with this movie with the Street Fighter 4 game and shit.
Let's just say the '94 Street Fighter movie fared way better in terms of promotion, because remember they came out with the Blu-ray of the '94 Raw Julia Street Fighter at the same time as 4.
Yep, they did.
First time ever on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't come out on HD DVD, which tells you what was the inferior
like I said,
device.
Like I said, no, for real. But get back to real quick. I got this feeling that Street Fighter is just going to be looking at us, and then Prime is going to call me right at the bare end of September. So we're not doing that, are we, my dude? No. All right. If it's the same, click.
Anyways,
one other thing, D. So I do find it interesting that we are going to do Tombstone. I'm ready for it. It's going to be, I believe it will be a good show. And like you said, this will be our first Western since Blazing Saddles. You know, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Third one if you count Posse.
Third one if you count Posse. I almost half expected us to do, and this is just me, for us to go for the Clint Eastwood special of all three of those movies. Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more, and Good and Bad and Ugly.
Don't know how I feel about
I don't mind going over an old Clint Eastwood movie, but you do have to realize the average age of our show is like 30. So
okay, I'm also going to point out, you say that, but there are people out there like me who enjoy these old movies. Remember, the first time you two came to my house and saw my freaking Blu-ray collection, you, D, was very surprised and said, "Nigga, you got Bullet on Blu-ray?"
My thing is this: I don't know how to feel about knowing, even though we already knew this, Clint Eastwood, how he feels about the minorities.
Is this because of Gran Torino, Chris?
No. This is real life, nigga.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Real life, dog. Come on now.
Right. No, you're right.
He thought Gran Torino was a fiction. That was the real life story of Clint Eastwood.
I like how you said
Gran Torino. It was based on a true story.
You think that was fiction, my dude? That was Clint Eastwood.
Real ass feelings. That's what that was.
That was real ass feelings. I could just say nigger. Whoa, man.
You just tell me I can say nigger without impunity. It's like real life for Clint Eastwood.
I get to say chinks.
Okay.
I'm like, man.
Okay, all right. Listen, I can wipe that aside. I got another one. Okay.
If you say Unforgiven, I'll definitely do that.
No, not Unforgiven. One even better. One that inspired the movie Predator.
What?
It's really 1969, The Wild Bunch.
I have no problem watching that. I've seen that. Mm-hmm. I've seen The Wild Bunch.
I like how D is completely uninterested in the
I thought he was frozen. I thought D was frozen for a second till I saw his. I thought D was frozen until I saw the eyebrows move a little bit. I was like,
the reason why I did that right there is because my brain really did like, all right, now loading the Wild Bunch. In click. Wait. Boom, blue screen.
It's the Mega 64 now loading.
No, first, come on, guys. The best opening line in that movie ever. If they move, kill them.
It's such a fucking cool line. Maybe that's why I like Captain America. If they hurt you, hurt them back. If you die, walk it off. Fucking boomer. This goddamn boomer over here telling people that if they die, walk it off.
If you die, walk it off.
I mean, don't get it twisted. That's a hard ass line, but motherfucker,
shit. I mean, first off, you just said boomer line. Oh my god,
it really is a boomer.
So anyway,
seriously, don't nobody say that shit.
Look. We're gonna get ready to do another Western, so that's gonna be live, whatever. Anyway, this show is going on long enough, and remember, everybody, when you turn this show off, think about penises.
It's McLovin, baby.